big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the bape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. I'm always out of the country. I'm sorry if I ain't home. If the money ain't calling, I never answer my phone. You can see the flow in my chakra. All we smoke is homegrown. You know the boy love ramen. Probably sipping on miso. I know a spot that has shield. I got a spot that has deals. Wait till I get a kimono. I'ma swag it out in my dojo. Some girls are asking for a photo. I guess this happens in Kyoto. When you young and poppin' in Kyoto. I ball with all of my nakamas. I dance with all of my nakamas. I drink with all of my nakamas, yeah. I only listen to Cole. I touch down with peace. Hiro isekai, shinara irekai. You are my enemy, you are no friend of me. You covered in jealousy, we only drink Hennessy. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. When I got money, you know it. When you got money, you blow it. How much you caught me a rollie? I'm living like Zach and Cody. Sweet like from young in the OG. From young, we learned to maneuver. I pick up and skirt in a Uber. I grew up with killers and shooters. No tell, but I think I'm cooler. I used to sleep with a deuce. I'm the moon god, got the juice. You switching sides like the man Bruce. Tight circle, cut the loose ends. Know I can go on vacation. You cannot escape from the matrix. I wrote all this shit in the basement. Art is my new occupation. Let's meet up at Kennedy Station. I've been at studio all day. I'd rather just make it the hard way. Sitting back while I'm looking up. Remember backyards cooking up. I just wanna be big. I wanna be big. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the bape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. Drive any car that I want.
All right, let's start. What's bracket? Let's go. The only one who speaks the truth of G5 and how Oda been being fluffing. How's everyone doing? Y'all enjoy the weekend? I didn't really do shit. I just existed for like 2 days. I was tired. Just old man energy all weekend. Just tired. We had a cool little neighborhood thing though for the kids, so that was nice. But we got not one, not three, not zero. I don't know why I did that, but two Kubera chapters to cover, and we're gonna get through them. We're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna move on to the next series. So hope everyone's weekend was good. And without further ado, let's hop right in. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. And we got Sagara. She had the port on the other side. You know what I'm saying? She looking at it. Can I do this? No, I can't. I gotta use my. I gotta get a new mouse. Hello, YouTube. Come through sometime, right? Come live. Come live, YouTube. I haven't heard that he arrived. What's with the passage already opening? It seems that he opened it from the other side. Yes. that is for that is for like one of those very roundabout, obvious statements that characters do. Music salutations, men. How you doing, bro? You made some moves, so he had the power to go there, but didn't come meet you yet. I'm really uneasy about that. Can we really go on and trust him? Didn't you say that his attitude seemed strained 7 years ago too? Here's this guy. Did he go in or still looking at the portal? One Last God Kubera story in art by Curry Gam. Season 3, episode 293, Kubera and Kubera 29. 29. Even though no entire species was a true masterpiece, I'm right here. Kryptonian. Power of the sun. I'm right here. Perfect species. Okay? No, we're not perfect. We got some we're like humans, but I'll punch you out of orbit though. Niall, yes sir. I thought there were some at the individual level, but I guess there weren't. Why did you, the most unshakable of them all, become this anxious in this universe? What made you waver? Even though there's no future if you pursue victory with Kali. So Brahma and the god of earth, they talking. They're talking. Brahma Nim. Nim Nim Sama Kun what? Chan. Why are you under the assumption that I intend to win with Kali? Talk. Look at her eyes. Talk. Let her know. Just bar her up. Just let her know I don't like her. Just want her to get cooked. You doing good? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Glam. You gonna be hopping in, brother? We got 2 chapters, bro. Two. Two. Like Axel said. Except for our little green rock. Hold on now. I got more weaknesses than the little green rock. It's kryptonite. There's other forms of kryptonite, but we'll counter this one. Red solar radiation and I have no defense against magic. So yeah. Once you're done with both of them, I kind of wanted. I guess the discussion will have to be a double discussion then, because I was thinking about doing the chapter discuss. But all right, the universe of winners, the universe of losers. I have already been through them all. I know there is no such thing as a reward for a reward worthy of a victor. I did, but it's okay. Twitch ad all of a sudden sad. Twitch and their ads. I'm down for whatever. Yeah, so come to at the end then, or come through now, whenever's convenient. Take your time. I know that there is no such thing as a reward for the worthy of a victor. What's happened to my brain? That's malfunction. And I also know that a new universe is never better than the old one. So they get worse every reboot. Every reboot is worse. It's worse just by a little bit. Winning or losing to the creative beings is just the beginning of a new competition, just a repetition of this of the struggle to survive. Okay, there's Ashura. For those of you who have a refuge in the form of the next universe, regardless of victory or defeat, it is not something that moves you, but you were guaranteed the same, being guaranteed passage to the next universe. You let me finish my point. You cut me off. You think you're saying something? I'm talking. I got the high ground. Are you tired of repeated creation and destruction? That's why you wanted to give up everything. I understand. I also at times like that. Who says I'm you? What do you mean by that? The reason I used the top as well to make up my mind, and it wasn't just me. The others who used the top are the same. We were able to become liberated and comfortable, and thus came back for the sake of this universe. Oh, Ravana's there. That was Ravana there earlier? Am I tripping? Or did Ravana disappear? It's a Ravana. In the first place, because of such a sacrificial spirit that we deserve to enjoy the top. Deserve to enjoy, you say. I feel like you're about to say something crazy. Does being subscribed mean no ads? Yes, it does. It does. I think at one point I made a mistake and I think I checked the box and did it scared the crap out of me. Thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate you. That scared the crap out of me. Deserve to enjoy. You say you want to say something. The top again, right? That exact choice of expression shows that the top has deviated from its original purpose. What do you mean by that? Explain yourself, good sir. Oh, I see King of the Land. Some music labs in there. Let me just give me a second, people. Just move this to the side. Let me hop into Discord. Cook her. Yeah, right. Cook her. Cook her. She cooking. What's up, Glam?
Cook that bitch.
You already know what it is. It's not Team Brahma over here. So it shows that the top has deviated from its original purpose. The top, which is already irreversibly deteriorated. Why Indra looking like that? Why your eye like that? Indra? You good over there? We're high and low. Kubera really said, let's break this vicious cycle. Cook her, I'm in the chord. The top is where they become enlightened, right? They do, but you have to lose. Isn't that like you have to lose something and then find like something to attach yourself to stay in the universe, or you'll just peace
Oh,
out?
it's supposed to be you lose everything except for one thing you attach yourself to.
Okay, there you go.
Because then they're supposed to be quote unquote enlightened. Now, that I don't think that's really consistent for a lot of them.
We're gonna talk about it. The previous universe was like that, as was the one before that. In a new universe, the same things will be repeated again and again. Brahmanim, the solution I chose for that was to remove. What accent was that? To remove that refuge. Everyone's looking. If there is no next universe to serve as a refuge, and this is the last, this universe is the last. He said, "I'm ending it right here." He said, wait, I did again. Damn it, I skipped the bubble. The top which is irreversibly deteriorated, and those who have no will to undo their degenerated character. The previous universe was like that, as was the one before that. In a new universe, the same things will repeat again and again. Brahmanim, the solution I chose for that was to remove that refuge. If there is no next universe to serve as a refuge, then and this universe is the last, just then I might be able to see you truly desperate. Yeah, I got that. I caught it. My bad. I have a bad habit of doing that. Indra plotting and scheming. Just wait. Secretly, I believe it. That was definitely a stray for Indra. Yep, you love to see it. Okay, so there's the ground still breaking. I have no idea how far the fall is. Give up on Vreecha rather than that. Finding a way to survive is our first priority. You can just jump out of that. Seeing how transcendentals are now still blocked, even now, the Tarakas are still going at it. Don't you know where he is? I can't do anything on my own anyway, so tell me the truth. Where is Yuta hide? Why would I tell you that? I'm not telling you that. That's that's not for you to know. That's classified information, nigga. On her own, no, there are more Nastikas. In particular, there were those who moved separately when reaching them attacked. Maybe in order to find Yuta and attack him separately. She is lying, thinking I didn't notice them. Has he perhaps already evacuated, leaving only the Tarakas behind? Is it fine if you don't go and get him? She's not saying nothing. So Lee side eye is crazy. She's like, what are you over there trying to plot? I'm not telling you nothing. I don't know either. Only if Reachernim knew where Yuta is. Um, but the only person who knows his whereabouts just disappeared into the darkness, so then it can't be helped. Let's move with the goal of escaping from here. It seems the Ashuras are retreating as well. Wasn't that Garuda on the same side as you? Does he not know where Yuta is either? Let's go you fishing for information. I'm not snitching. I don't know nothing. I know nothing, Jon Snow. I didn't know anything. I knew nothing. I knew remove. Huh? She's just looking at him. Her. Huh? That guy seems to be coming over here. It seems he is trying to save me. Hanumanim, wouldn't it be better for you to avoid him? I have teamed up with him for the sake of protecting Yuta, but that's not the case for you. He has excellent eyesight, so he must have seen you attacking us together with the other Nastikas. Hanuman just that. Let me assist you, Hanuman. Wait, Peptupan, my kid. Hey, yo, Sona, how come you're? I'll explain later. We should get out of here first, right? That's crazy. Snorlax. Why would you do this? You know what you did. We're not watching that. I'm not watching that. I don't even know what you're talking about. You talk Los Angeles? One Piece Los Angeles? Never heard of it. I will explain later. We should get out of here first, right? There are still many high-ranking Tarakas. Hanuman name would be hard for you to escape by yourself, only in your human form. All right. Then leaves you. She's already gone. She dipped. She Batmaned her. It's Kubera time. The Garudas will take care of her. Let's go and avoid them. Hanuman them. Wonder if Peptutan is like actually secretly helping her, helping us, because you came with us originally, but I don't know.
Ain't Petapon dead?
That's your what?
Oh, you mean Sona?
I'm in Sona.
That's
I'm
what.
so sorry. What the hell is wrong with me? Sona. I meant Sona. I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta go back to the first sighting and correct. Take two. That's not Peptuan. That's Sona. That's my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. Can you hold on? Are you all right? Don't lie. Since a while ago, you have been restlessly stretching your hand towards me and stopping again and again. Oh shit. You probably wanted to help me, but at the same time, also wanted to devour me, so you retracted your hand. That sounds so sexual to me, but like I know it's literal.
It's
You
both
couldn't
of
do
them.
anything but stare tearfully. At the time the Tarakas were rushing me, you told me that you don't love me, that I should leave before you bite my tongue off. But look at you being soft. If you can't even be mean, how will you protect me? Look, she like, I know you like me. Look at him. Look at him. Not being mean. The same goes for you, Lise. Don't smile like that when you know everything. Look how smug she looks. I love it. I love it. Look how smug she is too. Reminds me of the thumbnail. Come this way. Hurry. My son Maruna. Bro, oh, here we go. Lee's looking like a tasty snack. Nice. Got here in time for the first chapter. Who, who's
To
wait, what? Who's the say it's
I
not
think he's
literal
supposed to,
sexual?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Who's to say it? I think
Yeah.
is what he's trying to.
Such a rarely smile. Yeah, she look a smug. She like, hey, that's that good dick. That's
That good theoretical dick. She's never had it before.
that theoretically speaking, the potential.
We'd be making hella children.
Yes, sir. Come this way, hurry. Let's go, Lees. We have to get out of here first. Not yet. There is still something I have to see over there. Oh, no way.
It's time.
Out of Earth. Yes.
It's
To be
time.
continued. No comment. Curry Gom's blog. During the conversation of the two, Ashura and Ravana get mentioned briefly. There was one commenter who got angry, writing a long rant about even if the author name hates them. When did I imply that? Killing them off like this is really too much. As I've said before, the death of a character is shown according to their importance. So when it seems a character died in a too absurd way compared to their importance, that means they're not dead. Even if a character who dies absurdly, I don't even give them the importance in the first place. The reason why the gods who were put in place of Marut didn't even get their faces shown. Oh, there you go. Difficult, easy. Defeat Hanuman with intelligence. Difficulty, easy. These is the trust. So, like Hanuman, aside from the enemies right now, it was also mentioned in season 3, episode 152. But the situation is unclear at the moment, so they're not openly hostile unless they must fight. Find the hidden leads in Utah. Because of the huge size difference, if Maruna is the focus of a panel, there is no choice but to draw it like this. Oh, there's dots. Look dots right there. Or maybe I should put the focus on the side that is smaller and put Maruna in the background. Just switch depending on, what you want to show. If you want to show a more powering, demeaning pose from Maruna for some reason, you show it from his angle where he's bigger. So, Ashram Ravana, washed by Kalavinka. Too easy. You ask if his you ask if his heart is pounding or is acting up. The answer is both. You two cannot separate the two desires. His dick is hard and he hungry, trying to eat some. Anywho, we'll not make this overly long because we do have another chapter to get to. So we'll focus on kind of maybe combining both chapters in the next one. But what do you think about this one first and foremost?
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Everything we've wanted.
I know.
It's coming. Everything since the arc started. What have
So
we been saying?
we need these two. We need the conversation. We need to see them.
Yep.
We need to see them talk. We need to see them mingle. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, it has happened. 29 chapters in. It has finally happened. I'm here for it. I thought the
Kubera
Sona appearance was interesting. I didn't see that coming, especially straight to Hanuman. Like, hey, we gotta go,
also
partner.
makes you question where
Sona's
Marut
low.
is, since
Oh,
Sona was just with her.
true. Where's Marut?
And this is the biggest thing for me revealed in this chapter. Everything else we kind of knew about or had
Mhm.
like assumptions about. And it's not even the I mean, the biggest thing is actually Kubera's whole plan,
Mhm.
which now we have more context for what he and Ananta wanted because of it. We can talk about that later because it's like an even bigger thing.
Yeah.
Kubera saying that the previous universe and the one before that were just like the way he described made me immediately think, wait a minute, how old is this motherfucker? Because I'd had the impression that he was a survivor from a previous universe, but it is possible now
He's
he
been
has
around.
lived through
Yeah.
multiple
Several.
universes.
Yeah.
And it said like Brahma gave him this chance. And I've been seeing now people say this. What if the two of them were lovers at some point?
Rama and Indra. Indra is
Mhm.
crazy. And Kubera.
Brahma and Kubera.
She just missing some good pipe.
Yeah. I'm just
I wouldn't.
saying.
That would be interesting. I don't know if like Primeval. Do we know instead of Primeval's falling in love already?
We
Did I
have
not remembering?
I don't think there's any record of us seeing it other than Kali.
Kali
But
through the
that's
Taraka
Kali.
King and then making Yuta, but
Yeah.
that I don't
but-
know if that. Well, we know from Garuda's point of view, he cared about his wives. Like he actually did love them. I don't know if that was the same from her perspective. What's happened
Mhm.
to my brain? Yeah, from her perspective, because it kind of reminds me a little bit of like not the like I'd argue the relationship of Bam and Hodgin Sung was more Hodgin Sung caring about Bam than Bam caring about him. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mhm.
Oh, it was more on the main server, not yours. Oh, okay. Well, still, I should hop in more. Most likely the fifth dance might have been reincarnated every time in every new universe. Okay,
I
but I
don't know
think
about that.
Kubera might have retained memories. Okay, so he's the one that. So for one reason or another, anytime it's reborn into new universe, he remembers it, which is why he was able to be like, "When we remake it, it's not getting any better. It's getting worse."
Wasn't it stated that Agni was from a previous universe and that he remembered things in it, or he just doesn't talk about it?
I don't recall.
Because I think those are the only two we know about that have come from a previous universe.
Like definitively.
Yeah.
Like we could speculate other people, but those two we know for sure.
Yes.
Tiara said, Kubera, Agni, Varuna seemed the most suspicious and probably past many universes. That's interesting.
If they've all
And
been
I guess you could
reincarnated
use the
over and over
top if
again,
you
which
wanted to
I'm
forget
guessing.
stuff too, so you can use the top for that. But I like that
Yeah.
he said that the top has deviated from his original purpose, which is enlightenment, I guess.
Mhm.
So you can come back in the world and do what you got to do. But it's like I don't want to feel these emotions. To go to the top, like see this event, delete it, highlight,
Yep.
delete. And like, yeah, you're abusing the top. You're not. It's completely lost its intended purpose. And was it him who said this a while ago, or might have been somebody else? I was saying that the gods or the primevals have completely lost their importance, or their importance has lessened throughout time. Like they're not.
Was it Chandra who said that?
I can't remember. I remember the line being
Somebody
said
that had been
pretty
like
recently. Yeah.
somebody who had been like super into that idea. It might have been Agni who said it. But
Okay.
I know for sure we've seen a character that isn't Kubera that was another god say that the top has been abused. I feel like it
Okay.
was either Agni or Chandra that has said
Okay.
it.
Could it be that he just chose not to let go of the memories, or he's like Taksaka and not affected by the selective amnesia? That's interesting. It's giving me
I don't
it's
even.
giving me slight Wolverine vibes because you know how like he could heal his memory. So even when like Scarlet Witch like changed reality, he recovered his memory. You know, so that's what I'm thinking of. But
God.
that was White Vishnu when he was talking to Chandra. Okay, thank you. That
Okay,
White
that's
Vishnu.
what I thought.
Okay. Yeah. It is. It was it Vishnu? That's why he said White Vishnu. He didn't say Vishnu. He put the white for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that really? It was me. That was me. Maybe Chandra said that to Indra in one of the side chapters. I don't remember. 40,000 universes. Oh man. It, the thing that makes me like laugh in my head is like how much I came around the God of Earth because he went from like, oh, I don't really like him. Then it's like I don't know what to do with him. I don't trust him. But when he was on his Batman detective gimmick, and then he was like, "I'll do this for the sake of Anata," I think the tide started to turn for me, where I started to see him more as a net positive. But
The
I'm here
man
for
is a mover and shaker.
yeah,
Anytime he's in the story, major shit goes down.
mhm,
Like I know this is a low hanging fruit comparison for me,
yeah,
but it's the easiest one to make given the communities that we're in.
yeah.
He is what Shanks should be, in my opinion.
Mm.
Like the
Yeah,
way he interacts with the main character, his relevance to the overall story, but he's actually active and doing things and isn't just some spoken about in the fucking behind the scenes type shit and being saved until the end of the story. Like the man has been active from day one, basically, of this whole story. And anytime he's there, my interest in Kubera immediately raises because I'm like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, I agree with that. Vishnu once sent to Chandra. Wait, I think it could be Brahma before using the top. Oh, that's interesting. Um, sorry. Vishnu once said to Chandra that those who reach the top lose something very important at the top. Yeah, Kubera got fed up of this unfair game and decided to flip the game board. Right? He's like, "All right, enough is enough. I'm taking the cartridge out. I'm not playing this game anymore." But I'll ask this, and maybe the next chapter will answer it a little bit. What do you think is the? Because I think that he's still hiding something. Like, what do you think would be the main significance if somehow this was the last universe? What does that do to everybody? Like the gods, especially the ones who are granted passage to the next one. Do they freak out? Like he said, do they change the
I'll
way they
say
move
this:
about stuff? What do you think?
if Vayu hears about this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting a 180-degree turn back to fourth stage perspective for him.
All right, I feel it. All right, since we have another chapter to talk about, I won't dwindle on this one too long. So we'll go to the next one, then we'll talk about the latest in this chapter together. So we'll keep it moving. But
I'll say before we go,
yeah,
the line of "just then I might be able to see you be truly desperate"
mm,
bar,
yep.
absolute bar.
Like what you gonna do? She's like I want to reset. They finally got to put an effort. Yep. Kubera is a good character. Didn't expect that. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. But that was a good chapter. Let's move on to the next one. Number 30. Number 30. All right. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified. And if you're not notified, you know what that means? That means that you don't have the notification. You don't want that to happen to you. Anyways. Oh, it's like reviving.
High
I
and
sure.
low, you better watch your mouth, sir.
Oh my God.
Your man's looking like Brahma and Kubera's bitch as of the last 3
My
chapters.
hands are up. I'm innocent. I'm not involved. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Watch your
Um,
mouth, sir. I'll take a character with agency over one who doesn't.
yes, and also Lee seeing a Lee smiling panel is such a rare sight these days. But I like how smug it was too. It was literally like, think he over there trying to be all stoic. I don't love you, Cap.
Like,
That's like
you love me, motherfucker.
you love to see it. Oh, Ashura, take it easy. You just got your ass beat. It seems that your vigor was low from regenerating from a completely immolated state. You directly confronted white fire in that state, so even your remaining vigor ran out. You may already feel it, but for yourself. But if you are thoughtless with your body again, Ashura's efforts to save you will be in vain. What a nice guy. Looks down. Jumping right into that with just a human form. That was
What the
unexpected.
fuck was that?
That's the sound Ravana made. When he looked down. Did you miss anything? You missed the first chapter. I'm reading the second chapter of Kubera right now, Jamarcus, but welcome. Ashra and Ravana are really oddly wholesome. You think so? Jumping right into that in your human form, that was unexpectedly romantic. Something befitting a Nastica. A presumptuous act, really.
Man, shut your goofy ass up.
I don't want to even see your eyes. Close that. Cover them up. Ugly ass eyes. Close that. Trying to look at that. Strong with him. Intro, shut the fuck up. Bug couples? Bug fables. Ashura also acted unexpectedly. By the way, we have to talk about some GameCon stuff. I saw some gas. Um Usually he would have put a moderate amount of effort into the fight and then retreated, but this time he took female form and fought until the end before crashing down. It was a surprise that even in his berserk state, he had the mind to handle to hand you over to us. I thought I was gonna say head over to us. I'm sorry, to hand you over to us. Crashing down. Since the sewer realm is now bottomless, he must have fallen to the dimension below it. Heh heh. Yeah, 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 yeah. They hate him for telling the truth. Does anyone know which chapter someone told Kubera your opponent already knows how this world will end and only a fool starts a fight they are destined to lose or something like that? I don't remember. No. I can't help you there.
I don't
Unfortunately.
even remember that line of
Maybe someone
dialogue.
in the chat can, but I don't have the information, blood. I'm sorry. How befitting. Someone who joined hands with Kali. He intends to create a universe that is chaos itself. That bastard. You think it's in season 1? Okay. Do you think that was Kali? You're asking me? Ran? He intends to create a universe that is chaos itself, that bastard. One last guide. Kurigam. I said Kurigam. Story art by Kurigam. Kubera season 3 episode.
It's doing our bye.
Story art by Kubera. Season
Facts.
3 episode 294. Kubera. 30. That's my age. Lees, don't come back. We can't go any further. This barrier is strength is incomparable to those of the cities. Nah, that's weak. I'll break through right now. Watch. Season 1 episode 87, Pentagona. Quick with advice. Yeah, that was quick. Jesus. But you know what it is? I like for certain series, I know around what chapter numbers like very specific things happen. And if I can remember that event, I usually know it's about 5 chapters or 4 chapters from this point up or down. That's how I used to be really good at that with One Piece, but I can't do that no more. I don't know, nothing happened. We can't go any further. The bear's strength is incomparable to those of the cities. Was there a chapter this week? Oh no, there wasn't. The gods must have been scheming something here. Brahma is the one who created the city barriers, so it's no surprise that she can also create something like this. That makes sense actually. Ancient humans and whatnot. Although she was cooperating with Nausicaa, she did block their access in case one of them betrayed her and attacked. But despite that, there are already a few Tarakas inside. I will chase after Lee's on my own from here on out. Hyungnim, Big brother, you should go and find Kalavinka and father. No, father must have already been taken care of by Action Imp, so just go and find Kalavinka. How do you know Action Imp's situation? I will tell you when we join up again. Please take Kalavinka and escape before it's too late. I will be back together with Lee's. If by any chance we cannot return together, I will send back Lee's on her own if I must, whether I return or not. Please stop Anata's resurrection, since it will not only mean the end of this world, but my destruction as well. Oh, really?
Ting.
Black Void. Scrolling. There's Lee's. She's still walking to the God of Earth. Oh, I need this. Water channel stuff. There you go. Did you find the line? Oh, that's fine too. We're gonna do a big job. Yep. This is not the direction you're supposed to go. that that actually feels funnily reminiscent of what Brahma said to him just now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not supposed to be there. Why are you there? Year 95, the transport ship. Was it you, the one who approached many people, including Mirha, in order to ensure my father's sacrifice? So it was because of that. All right. So what if it's true? Damn. Should I say nothing? You are despicable. Truly, truly wicked. Do you do you realize not a single day goes by in which I do not wonder? If only my father had not given me your name. If only you had not found me. If only on the first day that I met you, if I had died then. But he warned you. He did warn you. Okay, but anyways, scrolling. Then I would have been so much happier than I am now. Season 1, episode 34. He looks at her gripping blade. I see it's the same but different. Do you regret it? I definitely gave you the choice. See, I remember that. In his chibi form. Yeah, see in the pool, in the water channels with this little tube, and warned you would regret it. Even so, you replied that you would live. Back then, I didn't know what it was you were talking about, Mister. And that it wasn't something to be taken as lightly as asking me to cast some dice for you, even for what would be so much simpler if you just acted yourself. You give out choices in convoluted ways. all while cunningly guiding me to make the desired choice, to make the decisive move with my own hands. Interesting. Did you read the universal cheat sheet? I don't know. Maybe he might know. Love how she just went straight to the point. Yeah, she didn't even beat around the bush. No preamble. She said the thing she said in season 1. Same but different. Funny then, sad now. Yep. Yes, it is. To make me go through a lifetime of sins. That is the way of the God. The missile line. To make the decisive move with my own hands. To make me go through a lifetime of sins. That is the way of the gods. In the end, you are nothing but a coward refusing to take responsibility. Ah! Ah! If you why am I making these noises? If you don't want to carry the responsibility, give up. You still have the chance. There is the opportunity to pass on what you would be carrying to someone else. That someone else would be another human after all. Who would that be? Asha? Lila? Lila's a what? She's a quarter though, right? Wonder who they're
Yeah,
talking
Lila's a
about.
quarter.
Aren't you
I think
willing
he's
to
talking
take?
about Lila.
Okay, that's what I figured because of the name and
Yeah.
whatnot. But okay, aren't you willing to take responsibility yourself? If you're going to give up anyway, it's none of your business what happens after thereafter. I love it. In in the insight, he saw that chapter she was wearing the bracelet and had no sort of
Yeah.
It's another case of Lee's changing an insight post cataclysm. That's why he said that comment. So it's different, but
We
okay.
once again continue the trend of literally every vision of the future he has for her is always wrong somehow.
Wrong or something is off. Yeah, quarters are still technically humans. Okay, it's fair enough. I guess I was thinking pure blood literally, but I think quarter you're still going to be considered more human than not. I think maybe
Half would be
half
the
and
same
yeah, yeah.
technically too.
Same thing Marina said to Ryan when he wanted to die. Oh shoot. Damn, the barrier again. Yeah. The method is simple. Just die now. Yo, he said, kill yourself today. Die right now. No, we will live. You look at you said like nah. I would have been happy if I died when I was young. If you think so, please. He's banging on the outside. Isn't a decision warranting much thought, is it? No, it's not like that. The reason I would have been happier if I died young is because the pain and unhappiness of those who are left behind, losing the whole world they hold dear, is something I know all too well. If I die, then that pain is something that those dear to me, those who are hold me dear, will have to experience all the same. Look how far she's come, man. Look how far she's
Goat!
come.
Goat!
That's why she's the GOAT!
The goat!
The GOAT!
The
And
goat!
his fat ass face is shaking. Because he's looking down. The pain left behind. The finite worries about the infinite. You don't have much lifespan left, anyways. Damn. I know that's why I have to endure even more so. I have come this far and I don't want to run away because I couldn't endure what little time remains. This is like me when I'm like, I've done 51% of the work. There's no turning back no matter how miserable I am. It's too late. It's too late now. The quitting point's like 30%. Once you pass that threshold, you got to see it to the end. I have come this far. I don't want to run away because I cannot endure what little time remains, even if I would be happier than alive. Knowing that those being left behind wouldn't be happy, I will keep enduring, even if I die. Yo, she turned white. Well, Time Lord, Time Lord. Even if I die, I will do so fighting. I won't abandon this life merely for the sake of avoiding pain. She talking, dropping nothing but bars after bar after bar. Now, if this is a real MC, that's right, my MC. Angel Thought, my MC. She's the one. She's like 90% done. She's got to power through to the finish line, right? Quarter technically human. Same thing. We're gonna set around. You might know she is toothless for her own good. Pass it on. I got you. Very well. Then kill me. If you don't stop me here, I will start breaking down the dimensions one by one, burying all worldly passions at the bottom of this world, and create an internally closed universe. So if what you want is the happiness of those left behind, come at me with all your might. No, don't do that. At least don't right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like that idea. She going. Bam, bam. This barrier blocks Sura. So to get past this,
Oh my god.
Wait, what? He's human? What?
That barrier
No,
was made
never
by
mind.
gods. He's part god.
Oh, so he's God. So he's in God mode. And what? The end? No, no. Tiara, when's your vacation over? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Enjoy your vacation. Enjoy your vacation. No, he said I'm going God mode.
Also, his
Chapter.
wing is a different color.
Oh,
It used to be black.
black. Yeah, interesting. Chapter 55, Kubera and Kubera end. Next chapter, the finite bitch? Huh?
You're...
Wait, what? I already read that. Going on? Nah, that was gas. Oh, we gotta talk about it. Is there anything at the end to be continued? Yes, the
Bullshit.
same finite as the side story of Tasaka plus Ian. Also, the term God Kubera used above. Interesting. Said, yeah, read blog.
There is
I'll read the
a
blog.
caveat with this. Is a caveat. We can talk about it later.
Okay. You guys have to read the finite now. I don't know if you have to. Maybe use the same
This
method
might
season
replace
2 when
that
he had
shit.
the cloak to deliver the lease. Oh, his eyes changed color when he could read minds before. Remember
His
mom.
his
Yes,
eyes
yes,
are
yes.
always base
Yeah.
green,
Yeah.
like his mother's.
Okay, I will protect you. It's not that Ravana was late because he was distracted. It's because Vitra got rid of him without even leaving any powder behind. Powder is a crazy term to use for like my body. Powder? Even a Nastica with extreme regeneration ability can't come back from this and die. There was no substance left, so how can they regenerate and from where? But Ravana does this impossible feat. Usually Ravana leaves an avatar somewhere else, so it doesn't matter wherever he goes. But this time he had no avatar, so we got a little bit of he was a little bit of into a little bit of a crisis. The line about this act being presumptuous was from Indra. Where's Yuta? You seen him jump off after this. He's riding on Maruna. It was impossible to show him this panel due to the size difference. Coward. This is why I have to bring up somewhat boring parts about the transport ship at the beginning of the chapter. She talking to me because I that shit dragged on too long for my liking personally. Oh, everyone, to be honest, I also want to draw only the funny parts. I've been holding out, not yelling. This is the reason for 13 years now to all of you who said they were leaving because there's no fun and their favorite parts don't show up enough. Interesting. It's talking with the fan base, I'm assuming. If you can't pass two because of lacking qualifications, just make yourself qualified. So I grabbed myself, goddamn, and just floated through that bitch. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Yuta Wing got red at the end is not a drawing mistake. Do you remember Yuta season 3, episode 1? Yuta Wing have been a little odd ever since then. What would happen if he's certified? Bear found melted. Let's talk.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lee's top 2 in the story.
Oh snap!
Only character better than her is Maruna. I've had enough.
I've had enough.
I've had enough. I've had
I'm
enough.
ready. He said, I'm putting my foot down. I'm rooting in the earth, and I'm not budging.
Get that fire coated bitch the fuck out of the top 2 spot.
not for me, but for you, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
I need that. I need it. I didn't notice Yuta was regular until I read the afterword. Oh, no, I actually kind of got that. Yuta slowly but surely reaching a new 4th stage than what we saw in the previous universe. Nah, it just
I
means
think he's reached a new 3rd stage. Personally.
Being with finite lifespan, I guess. Remember in Crime and Punishment when Cali is in his body, it's all green eyes. So using that side of his, oh, she's talking to you, right? So what exactly did God Kubera want from Lise? What was his plan for her? Is a good question. What do you? Let me come back to that. I like how the last chapter she made a comment to the perspective with Maruna, and now she made a panel trying out a different perspective now in the immediate following chapter. Yep, she top one for me. Does he want her to take his name fully?
I've been trying to tell y'all, man. She gonna be the new god of Earth. I've been trying to tell y'all.
So what? So does he want to? Does he want to die? Is he projecting?
I think he has to die. I think this ties into the plan before. if you remember in My Delusions, Ananta wanted to end the universe to remove it from the manipulations of the primevals because he thought they
Yeah.
were like toying with the
He's
lives
like,
of
I'll just
everybody
destroy
around.
it all. Kind of type beat.
Then he realized that he couldn't do that while he was still alive. So Kubera, his boy, allegedly, they're like best friends apparently. He has Kubera kill him in a manner where he's going to stay dead. But Kubera, and I'm assuming that they both know this going in, that they don't know. They know that if Kubera takes Ananta's name, he himself will lose his own name and also his power after a certain point. But by doing this, he'll gain certain abilities that allow him to handle and access certain parts of the universe where he can essentially like change the fabric and makeup of it. Because I think right now it is possible that Kubera is the axis of the current universe with Ananta dead.
Okay.
Because remember, Vishnu said there always has to be an axis.
Yeah.
But he couldn't handle that, so he lost his name, and Ananta had to lose his too. So now it's split up amongst people.
Mhm.
And Lise has both. Which says to me that if Kubera can somehow make it so the ultimate goal here is to remove it from the influence of the primevals. They're doing that by making it closed. We don't know how he's done that. That'll be explained later, I assume. But then somebody's gonna. Then I assume that if Kubera succeeds, he will cease to exist. But we know that if a fifth Zen god truly dies, like
Mhm.
their element is tied to them. Because remember, Agni said he can't truly die unless all fire is like gone from the universe.
Mhm.
So what would happen if it's the reverse? Like if Kubera truly died somehow, would all Earth just vanish
That's
from the universe?
It's a funny thought to me. Just no like dirt, mud, sand,
Yeah.
whatever. It's
Well,
gone.
planets would be gone.
Yeah. Or just water. It's just gonna be water.
Yeah, in the
You have to
void of
build
space.
artificial islands or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah. So my assumption here is that they have to be like, somebody has to take my name and like ascend to godhood. And it's going to be the case where Lise is going to have to essentially be both the axis of the universe and the goddess of Earth, is my thinking. That like that is her intended path. Which is why when they say you're going to be alone and everybody you knew is never going to know you again except for one person, she was a human. All of her human friends are going to die eventually. So the only person that's going to remain with her would be immortal, which then leads me to think, oh, it's your boyfriend who will be your husband until the end of the days.
One last god, bro. But he's like
Yes.
half god, so is it 1.5?
Afar.
Nah, y'all blowing my mind right now. Hold on. She top one for me. Does he want her to fully take his name fully? I think so. What Glam said made sense to me. Lise was top one for me
Gaseous
season 2.
planets still
I do
have
think Lise is like if I'm being as impartial and as unbiased and as objective as I can be, I think she is the second or third best written character, right after Maruna. Possibly for me, I still think Brilith and Agni and a lot of those characters are well written. I'm
They're
fine
definitely up there.
slotting her into 2, but
I'll say, Corey, gaseous planets still have like metallic or I'll say quote unquote earthen cores. Otherwise the planet can't form.
yeah. We got a definition of a god before this: one who doesn't fear to carry the pain and memories. That's exactly what Thing was saying in the conversation with Brahma to some degree too. So Lise might be the most qualified person to do this. He was willing to die for Ananta, so he probably Lise is on that track. She got the mindset of a true god, one last god. My prediction: she's going to be the god he was talking about in the last chapter, a person who carries the sins of guilt in the universe and doesn't forget and preserves. Yep. You guys are talking. You're speaking to me right now. My spirit
This is
is
what I
moved.
think as well. I think that prediction that she'll be like the only person that she knows left other than one other person will be there with her at the end. I think that really only applies to humans. Like I
Yeah.
still think but with the universe being closed, like Agni will still exist.
We need fire.
Brilith might exist. I still think Genharva will survive because we know he has to for the universe to be able to function properly.
Oh, yeah, for the best possible outcome. Boo.
Yeah.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Maruna, I'm not sure because I see a scenario where Maruna could die by the end of the story. I would, as a fan of his, I don't want that to happen, but I think if he does, it'd be written beautifully. But I see a scenario in which that can occur. And Maruna's not really somebody that she's close to yet.
Yeah, if a character I like dies, you just have to do it in a way that like I'm like, all right, it made sense, it's respectable. I always say this like with like the 1,000-Year Blood War, I thought that was a great send off for Byakuya. As much as I was hurt, it's like, oh my god, just lost Geen, not lost Byakuya, but all right, feel it. One last god, all right. They saw me mouthing it. I was like, I held my head. I'm like, wait, Axis? You mean you got Axis and Kubera? We got the Axis of the universe, bro. You gotta read, Blaze. You gotta read. Remember, we haven't seen Lee's having Anata's name come full circle, and we haven't like truly watched her do her little like timey wimey stuff. So I wonder if we'll get to that at some point. Axis in that universe.
I mean,
of
it
the
might be
universe.
possible in this next arc.
Yeah,
It might be.
there are gaseous planets though. Well,
Yeah,
I don't.
already handle that.
Okay. She also has two names to make that happen. Now, no Earth, only Sky. Injured. He's a menace. The one by her side till the end. No Yay Team Fish. We don't need that. We don't need that. Who knows? Maybe Ganhara dies after doing his part. Now that's music to my ears.
Oh, brother.
Just immediately disintegrates after the moment we don't need him. We just put a spear through his chest. Maruna is destined to suffer too. He carried sins of Anata. That's a good point. The paper, yeah, with the part with Rao when he went fifth stage. Maruna is destined to do the paperwork. He might have to do the paperwork, man.
He'll
Take
become
my
Yama's,
moniker.
like, secretary.
Jesus Christ. We 30 weeks. Well, maybe like 28 or something. I don't remember.
I also got to say, the way that second chapter wrapped, it tied in everything with the Mira stuff at the beginning.
Yeah. Even Kurigam
This
kind
arc
of
was
be laughs. Like, I know
fantastic.
this was kind of boring at the beginning, and I'm like, wasn't that was boring? It was important. I just thought that it went longer than I needed to. I thought it could have been slightly more efficient, but I get she was trying to build a mystery. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The arc did come full circle. And for how
think
long
now
was I
the-
like, where is
yeah.
the God of Earth? Come back. Where you at? Kubera, we're not here. We need you. Oh my goodness. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Are we gonna go on our time journey? Do we cut back to other
Well,
stuff?
if
What's happening with my girl Asha, the
yeah.
homie?
Before we go, I would say before we go into think about that, I want to say as well,
Go ahead.
Yuta. In terms of that character ranking as before, Agni,
Mhm.
you better watch your back because this young man Yuta is coming for that third spot. I'm just saying, he is coming. I haven't had a reason to yell that dude's name in a hot minute. As soon as he started getting through that bear to go to his girl, I was losing my shit. I was like, I was screaming his name at the top of my lungs. That's my boy, man. And I'm gonna throw this at the chat too. Red Wing. What if he no longer has the Tarakasura form and said now he has the Garudasura form that we saw a little tease of in season 2 that he didn't take the first time? What if he has that now with the Red Wing? I'm just saying.
But how would he shed himself of his like Tarakaness? Or do you just
I
mean
don't
that
know.
he can just transform into both now? Or either
I don't know.
Because with the Red Wing, I was thinking, yeah, more Garuda class stuff, but I'm like, can you just get rid of that other part of these? Like, all right,
Because he's still because this isn't a progressing into fourth stage thing. Like it's he's turned into third stage way too quickly, or not even close to enough time as fast to even consider him getting into fourth stage at this point. Like he'd have to go on his own time travel arc like Maruna did, unless he's going to use the Eye of Parachment to do it. So it can't be a fourth stage thing. It has to be a third stage thing.
That's crazy. All we shall say is next arc is even better. I believe you. Red is the color of chaos, though his wings fully black before in the second stage. Wait.
They were black in his third stage too.
I don't know. There's so much going on. And then like and I think it's so interesting that she's deciding to title the next arc what it is, though I don't think it's gonna be what we like.
Well, there is a chance. If it is the time travel arc, Lisa's first destination on her journey could be Tuxaka's past.
That's interesting because she did say that like I did remember some people saying that she might like rewrite it or something or might not be canon anymore. I don't recall the statement verbatim. I forgot because I'm old and I gotta remember shit. But I'm here for it.
Plus, I think that would actually work for Lise because Kazak's her boy. You don't spend 7 years with a man and not like that's like a
draw
bond
on the
there.
god.
Yeah.
Maruna has red wings. Yuta's Taraka wings are like deformed, draconic looking. Naya, I honestly didn't understand your Gun Harbor hate. Then I read Kubera for a second time and I said, oh, I see it now. Just a burger. Fuck him. He's a fucking herb. Oh, now I'm gonna cry. It's too late. The sword is in her neck. You killed my baby. You let her die. I hate
And
him.
then he saved her life.
No, too late. Save her before she dies. Hate him.
He saved her life post mortem, and then like, yeah, and then I'm gonna clap your cheeks at a later part in the story.
He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve the sacred booty. He does not deserve it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, Clay better.
Oh brother,
This is insanity, bro. Cause
the dialogue in these last two chapters was fucking fantastic. This across the board.
like I don't think she's gonna actually attack him, or is she? I don't know. Cause I don't
We
know
don't
if
know where any of them are going.
yeah, like are they gonna get teleported somewhere? Like, and then like Sagara's on the other side of the barrier. Is she about to come through or
Also,
do something?
she's tripping like, I don't know if I can trust this motherfucker.
Yeah, she can just stand there. I'm like I ain't going in yet. I don't know.
This is the other thing too. When we go into the next arc, are we even going to stay with this group? First chapter. We still got a fair amount of people. We still don't know where Lila is.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what Rand and Tati are doing. And there's, in particular, we have not seen the Cali Bloom group of people in a hot minute.
Mm.
Like Genharva, Shes, Kasak, and Teo, we have not seen, and Kaz as well. We have not seen anything from them in such a long time.
Yeah, what's Kaz doing? And Mrs. Rakan, Miss Rakan, Miss
Teo got her
Rakan.
memories back.
I know. That's crazy. The mention below should be human realm. Get that fake fish Gandhi out of here. Claire is a real fish. Sagara's want to put the sword there. She jumped on him, and it stays great. Where do you all think they fell? Apparently, the human realm. I don't know. The bottomless pit. They've fallen endlessly. They just fall forever. That's
Bro,
it. It's
if
over.
they all fell into the human dude, if Vritra and Aravada and Ashura are all in the fucking human realm, yo, what would that be? Fucking 4 first kings in the human realm?
That's kind of crazy. There's also Sagara in human realm seeing the portal light. That's true, actually. That's a good point.
Also,
But
where's Garuda gonna be? And
you're saying
apparently Akasha's saving him.
there's a lot going on. Gonna have to wait and see.
How's Garuda gonna feel when he finds out that she murdered his wife?
He's gonna be like, it's okay. I like her more.
He likes Calibor.
No, I don't know. I have no idea. That'd just be funny. It's like, oh, honestly,
He's like, fuck Veneta, even though I like Maruna and Kalavinka, I guess.
right? It's like, you
That would
know,
be insane.
he's like, we were already growing apart.
Jesus.
Is it extra dead? Apparently not. But even from when way back when was it when Garuda took over his body or whatever, and we saw her there, like she was like, oh, say Akasha, my bad.
Akasha was on the battlefield.
Yeah,
She wasn't where Garuda was.
I want Ashwin a zero dimension. That'll be nice. Wait, not Ashwin. Let him be a menace. It's obvious. It's obvious where they fell because the guards on the other side of the white light. There you go. In the light, the bottom of the zero dimension, is that the passage to the human world? Wait, because they didn't mention the zero realm. So was it the bottomless pit portal? That's to the human realm. Wasn't it? Was there 2 portals we saw? Or am I tripping?
I don't recall.
Why do I feel like
Garuda was simping for Callie because Callie was brought up.
Did she murder him or did she kill him for some reason, Glam? It's her. You mean her.
Okay, he's saying, did Akasha kill Venata for some reason? I do not believe that, personally.
Wasn't Gruda simping for Callie, not even mentioning Renata if you have back. It's okay. Callie better. You know the crazy box is harder. It gets harder.
You just don't like black women.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I love my mother. and my sisters, sir. Nah, this is great. This was an awesome conclusion. This might be one of the no
Top 5 arc.
top three,
Top 5 arc.
top 3.
I can't
Jesus
put it.
Christ.
Here's my thing. In terms of legitimate arcs in the story, the top 3 arc, but I personally have Wish and In My Delusions still above it, even though they're only 3 chapters. Like the impact.
No, I understand because those really hit us on
Yeah,
a personal level. Like
those are just built
Wish.
different.
I think I read that
Mm.
on stream too. It hurted. I'm like, wait, it's just some dream we're at Genjutsu? No, no. And my delusions went hard.
In My Delusions was literally story changing. Like it was such a game changer.
Yeah.
There's so much context in that arc for everything.
I said white
Plus
milk
Shiva.
is elite. Hey man, sometimes you need that premium milk. There is a light at the bottom of the dark abyss. Then there is the light passage Kubera open. See, that's kind of what I was okay. So I'm not tripped. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Wherever he came from himself, however he did that, and then the one and the end of the bottomless pit. Because I'm like, I feel like there was 2 portals. Maybe I don't know. That's why maybe that's why I was confused. But you're right. I'm slow for like Sagara's literally right there. So if that's she's in the human realm, they fall through that. They'd probably come right out there. So.
Imagine Sagara's face when Vritra and Kanara just fucking appear right in front of her.
My reaction to the end of Enemy is one of my favorite reactions. Curry literally hurt you. What did I do? Is that when I teared up? There's one. I know there's one where I teared up. Is that when Yuta when Lee's drops to the bottom, with her knees, when Yuta like disappears in the possibility, and I was like, my heart, stop hurting me.
Oh yeah, that one.
Stop hurting
I
me.
had that. I had that experience watching. If you know who Galactic Sandman Sandy is, he was reading that for the first time, and he had to leave his room for like 10 minutes after that.
Nah, that hit me. I'm like, yo, how much pain? just such. Oh, because I know me, I'd be angry at the universe. I'd fight back. I want revenge. See me, I turn to Kratos. And this where I'll turn to Kratos. Just have some like human quarter half, just murking gods. That and the paper is black was crazy. I'm like, how many times in that time? I remember that one. Look how many times. Yeah. I got some good
Also
ones.
say this arc, I think for sure, has the best set of like actual fights in the whole story. Like
I guess I would be Asha. That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm saying like I think this arc has the best fights in the story. I don't even think it's
easily.
particularly close.
Oh yeah, that's easily true. Did you have the
Just
most too?
like yeah, I was because I had to think about it the other day. I was like, is it better than Weight of Time? Is it better than Other Side of the Story, Abyss, Night at Rain Fire, Frozen Tears? I was like, yep. Across the board, I was like, yeah, it's better than
But
all
she's
of
gotten
them.
better because even the very first chapter of season 3, when they had she blocked something and she used her little slash back, I'm like, oh look at her. She ain't Tagashi. She ain't run from the grind.
Mm-hmm.
She hockeyed up and said, I'm gonna get my my artistry to a higher level.
And
Like
just
that
thinking
bozo
back on it,
Tagashi.
thinking back on the arc retrospectively, so many characters got like writing boosts out of this arc. Like Mirha in the beginning of the arc, I think was fantastic and got much better. Mirha, Kubera, Lees, Maruna,
Garuda.
even Vritra, Marut, Garuda, Sona, fucking oh my god, who am I thinking of? There's another person I want to say. Brahma, another
Brahma.
one
Okay,
that
yeah.
was
That's fair.
significantly better from this arc.
We're starting to understand more and more of like what makes her tick and how she operates and how she thinks and what she wants. So that's fair. Who's your MVP of MVP of the arc? Well, you know, look at my name. What is it on screen? I think there's multiple. There's multiple, but you guys know I'm dragging Clown.
It'd be either Vritra or Kubera for me, because like even in just three or four chapters, the minute this motherfucker pulled up, oh my god!
But I very much enjoy what I got from Garuda.
I'd say if I had to put a third MVP in there, it's Mirha, because that first section of fucking Vayu and Vasuki got shit from the start too.
Yep. It's a good thing Curry got practice before these. It's paying off. So Hanuman's not my MVP for the arc. No. Good. He was not vicious support. So ominous and
Bro,
dreadful.
we got ominous and dreadful in this arc. Oh fuck, man. Also gonna say, this might be the or like the last 3 chapters might be the best collection of panels of the God of Earth period
Yeah.
in the whole story.
Maricha, Kalavinka, and Indra are your MVPs. Of course. they are.
Kalavinka was fantastic in this arc too.
Yeah, her stocks went up for me for sure. I didn't dislike her at first. I kind of went from indifference to like, nah, she's cool. She's cool. She brings a good energy and vibe to the group, as the kids say.
Yep.
Really, I'm very happy with this.
We
gotta
that's how
have
you know.
we have to have a discussion about the whole arc though. I want to do a Kubera
Yeah.
discussion. See if I can get Towns. You said kind of keeps up, but he doesn't really talk
Yeah.
about it too
He
much.
he should be pretty close.
I know Bauer reads it. Maybe get them, and we'll hop in and do
Yeah.
something. Vince is still behind. He wants to reread it, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So
Also,
lost
this
Vince.
because we have a break for Tierra.
Mhm.
I and Carter were both thinking this would probably be optimal
That's a
time
good
to
week.
do
Yeah.
the Kubera full reread as well.
Oh,
Might
that's
be
smart,
coming in soon.
but I'm not doing that now. But
Yeah.
the list we have to make with the characters, we can do that. It's probably a good time to do that for power scaling and stuff. So we can get that done. I
I
recommend
think
if you have time to do a read for just the arc, it hits so much better. Yeah, I could do an arc reread for sure. Yeah,
I'll definitely do that. Yeah.
that I can do.
Thinking about it now, that MVP thing, it actually just might be the God of Earth because he has an active hand in both the beginning and end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can feel like this mounting tension throughout the entire arc.
Callie,
Like,
final
where is
answer. No, I'm kidding.
he? LOL. You just feel this mounting tension throughout the entire arc. Like, where is he?
Yeah,
When's he gonna show up? Because
because
you knew it was
you
coming.
know he had to come, right? He had to.
Yep.
He had to. This is crazy. We tried a big presence near the end, but taking the whole chapter into account, I say Lee, so much development, so much personal progress. The Kubera confrontations, the scene overcoming her trauma with Kala.
Hell, overcoming shit with
If
Maruna.
I'm being as objective, unbiased, and impartial as I can be, it's probably Lee's, Kubera, and or I think what you said about Mira was apt. That makes sense to me.
Vritra and Mira, I
I'm
think,
just
have
not
the same.
pretending. I'm just not pretending. There's not favoritism here. Veritra's the
Yeah.
GOAT. That's my guy. I've been waiting. The Dragon King's universe. I'm moved. Drag
That's
it
another
up.
thing we have to include in this arc too. Dragon King's universe has to play a part in this too.
Yeah. So I'm Ian. That's my guy. Garuda, Veritra, and Kubera. Indra manipulating leads was top tier career dark comedy.
Oh,
my
brother.
god. Next week is a break. I wouldn't count Lee's main characters, but Kala might be MVP. Next chapter will be around September 10th, according to Tiara. Oh snap! That's not. I guess that gives me time to go on my Carter ship or come back though, so that's not bad. Surprised Naya hasn't made a bug leg home yet. A joke. I forgot about the bug legs actually. That's the only reason why. Because there's that one.
And Low are
There was
getting bodied by their keyboards. These last few messages.
Kind of decipher. Yeah, but I made the Mirha video, the little short. I felt like after I did that, I could stop harping on it. Anyways, I'm like, all right, I made the video calling her an unlovable freak. I'll stop. I'll leave it alone now. I've moved past it. I have moved on. Have you? So yeah, 10 out of 10. This chapter is 10 out of 10 for me. I got it. Yo, that conversation was like the art of conversation. I told you she's different. She make dialogue raw. She be having me hype for people to just talk, to have a stern conversation with one another. I can't particularly think of any other series that does that. I think the closest thing I can think of is Nisio Ishin, because I love his dialogue and how but like he's good at making pointless conversations entertaining though. That's different in my opinion, like a different skill. Where like I'm kidding you not, Glam. We'll have like a 10-page conversation about the colors of panties and what they mean, and I'm like, this is unhinged, but it's gas, but it's gas. Where she's like, finally, these two are gonna talk. I need to see what they're gonna say. I don't need to fight, just talk. and I'll be hype. They said, take notes, SIU? Shit. The god of this question, Marut said that Marut was also a good addition here. Do you guys think the conversation was enough and paid off the way? I don't necessarily think it's over, if that makes sense. But maybe the actions that both of them take place after this, that's the supplementary material we need that we get for like the conversation. I don't
That is true.
Yeah,
They
like
could start throwing hands here in a second.
yeah, so I don't know if it's fully done yet. I'm very happy with what I got. Maybe there's more than I need. Fair enough, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. SC Slander already starting. I'm just reading the comments. I'm just reading. Fair enough, which is good because the series isn't over and apparently neither is Lisa's arc. There's more development. Because you know at this point, right? Remember, for a long time in my life, when anyone was like, it's talking about like a character arc and character development, my golden standard was always Prince Zuko from Avatar. But Maruna is now in that exact same echelon where like I can't separate it. Like someone's like, yo, best character arc you ever seen, Maruna or Zuko pop into my head before I think about anyone else in any capacity. Those two pop into my head. Lee's is on track though. Especially for like as far as like the main character of a series goes, she's on track.
I still think Lee's has a fair amount to go. Like, I mean,
That's
the story in general is a fair amount
yeah.
to go, in my opinion. Because I still
Yeah.
think a season 4 is on the cards. Because I don't know how much longer I don't know if Kurgan wants to end it in season 3. It'd be a little bit odd for me if we're going to keep going for the rest of the story just in this season. Because we still have a lot to do. And I know some things were kind of wrapped up in this arc, but we had a lot of other questions thrust upon us this arc as well.
Did we
That we
even
needed,
fully
like,
resolve the Rand's heart issue thing yet?
no,
Yeah.
he still has the Eye of Parishment shit, as far as we
Yeah.
know.
Mm. Um, Rate of time opened my eyes. Like Rand's, maybe more, but yes, she's the go. We can't end the season until we see the prologue scene. Oh man.
I mean, that seems like EOS shit to me. So I don't know.
Mm.
Because
Uh,
this is the thing, Keaton. We don't know if that is Ananta or not. There is still a possibility that is Asha, with the way with the fucking golden shit she's been doing.
yes, sir. Asherino. We can't end the season until we see the prologue scene. In my perception, Lise is near the end of letting go of the past and being able to build her future. That makes sense to me. Lise versus Anata. Damn. King of the land, bro. King of the land.
Go. Peak raw. Fire.
I don't even I can't even pinpoint a favorite piece of dialogue because like they were just talking, but it's the conversation between Lee's and Kubera. As far as favorite panel, it's when Utah's like, oh no, I'm getting through that barrier. Y'all got me fucked up. That's
You don't keep me from
that's
my
my
woman.
waifu. Hmm?
He's like, don't keep me from my woman. That's
Yeah,
my woman. Back off.
yeah. That was great.
Young
Best
goat.
best expression. Wait, letting go might not be the best considering her attitude about respecting her past choices though. I get you. I get what you
Guys,
mean.
they said Kubera can't Kubera doesn't have a name period.
At
Because
all?
remember, yeah, because they said when he took Ananta's name, he couldn't bear the weight of either his or his own, so he just lost both. Kubera's even
Or
said
did he
multiple
become
times.
some weird weakened version of both names?
As far as Kubera has told us, he said he is nameless. So I'm going to just assume that is the case until I am told otherwise.
What if he's capping? No, I'm kidding. This chapter, I
I think
thought
he has
that
abilities that Ananta does, though.
yeah,
I just don't
that
think he has his
Kubera
name.
might actually turn into Anata since he is using the name now. Well, I definitely think the time travel stuff might come from that. We'll see though. There's a lot. There's a lot. Jesus Christ! I just like I said, every week I fight myself not to jump into these raws, bro, because I
Just
want to
learn
react for them.
Korean.
Just, just Korean 101 for dummies. Let's get the book and start. I'm reading it with the book in my head, in my head, like, oh crap. His name was shattered, but Indra's client made me think that Anata's name was left intact. That's
They
interesting.
made me think that he lost both. That's why
I
I don't
think Lise
I
has
think
his
the
name.
only yeah, Lee's has Ananta's name. That's what I think
Yeah,
it is. Like
yeah.
wholesale has his name.
Hmm. Korean library actor 9 Nim Hems. Nim Sama. Chan Kun. Don't know. All right. Anything you think we forgot? We're 100%. We're gonna have a Kubera arc discussion. That's coming. And we'll
Mhm.
do it live. I think I can get at least 4 people. I'll aim for six, but at least 4 people. But anything you think we
Yeah.
forgot to mention about these last 2 chapters or the arc in general for the time being?
Lee's and Yuta's romance is fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's in the chat.
You pulled up right when I'm switching
Right
gears.
as we're ending it.
Why did they do this to me? What do you think though, Carter? What do you think? What do you think before we go? Before what do you think? Because this was moving me. Wait, you trying to be in the discussion? I'm almost thinking it'd
He
be
can say
cool to
some
have
things.
to like do a thing. Maybe like we have us in there and we rotate like people in the chat, and maybe that'd be cool. Try something like that.
Yeah.
I never do. All I ask you guys is just don't say anything off the wall crazy, and don't make your mic be booty butt cheek. That's all I ask. That's my only criteria. Most people, if you ask me to join, I'll give you a chance. So yeah. Now you find another one for discussion. Yeah, I could get my cousin is catching up, but I don't know when I don't know if he'll be caught up. But he did hit the 3rd season. He is what's the arc before Weight of Time? If you remember, is it the Golden Knight too? Something like that? Or am I misremembering that? I
I do
think he's
not
like an
know.
arc or two before the Weight of Time, if I remember correctly. So yeah. No. Golden Knight too? Oh, look at me. Look at me. I did a remember. I member buried.
Member.
Am I ready for Indian accent? Yes, I am. Uh, I'd ask to join, but I'm at work. I feel it. You're good chat only. Okay, I'm forced to. I'm not gonna be like, get in here and talk. Like if you want, I'm not gonna force you. Just,
Interact with my Discord.
just drag somebody and be like, get a mic now. Talk. What are your
What are your
feelings about the
thoughts on
latest
Sword
chapter
Art
of
by
Kubera
Kurigam?
chapter 30?
Yo, Carter.
I'm sorry, brother. But for everybody who was here for Kubera, I appreciate you guys coming through. This was awesome. We're going to talk some more later, but it's time to switch gears to Slave in Utero, Tower of God.
Kami no to.
Nippon steel.
Jax. Plain wing sharp like katana. With that I depart. You have a good You have a good time, my friend.
All right, man.
I'll
Thank you for coming
I'll
through.
actually I'll ask some of the other guys how they're feeling on that group discussion, and whenever you give a
Yes,
date, I
yes,
can
yes.
dish that out.
Please.
No
I
problem, bro.
appreciate it.
All right, catch ya.
Let me. All right. Let me just change some of the stuff on my screen, and then we'll hop right into the
This
Kubera
is
stuff.
not. How is this my fault, Carter? What? What?
I just want to be known on Monday for Kubera Tower of God. I've been pretty consistent. At 4 p.m. I stream.
This is true.
I've been pretty consistent. Like at the latest I started like 6, but I've been streaming. So I'm not taking the blame either. That's not my fault either. I've been
This is
consistent.
madness. All right, I'm out of here.
All
Catch you,
right.
bro.
Shit. Makes it a little bit bigger, y'all. Sorry. Zooming in. Okay, a bit more. Oh, now it's too big. That's what he said. She said. They said. I was hacked. No one said that. I got a wee wee. Okay, that's probably a good size. Why am I spending so much time on that? Okay, next I need to change this symbol to the thorn. To the thorn. Where's the thorn at? Oh, it's in my other folder. I changed up, so I moved some stuff around. There we go. I'm going to exit Discord. Disconnect. Close Discord. Move this up a bit. Actually, I'm just gonna move this over. Let me just tweet it out, people, and then we good. Then we good. Um, So this is your fault. SIU walks with Kubera run. They kind of came out the same year. Whoop whoop. Katana won't work. We'll get that boy a spear. Will TOG move it this week or Needle? I only read this shit because of you niggas. It's a good series though. TOG did a movie this week, but it also didn't make me mad, so that's good. Alfeo has been easier to catch the streams. Okay, good. I think it's a good time, but it works for me too because usually when I get back inside and I go to the gym and I shower, it's around 4 p.m. So yeah, must catch the streams. I adjust my schedule for Monday nights. I don't sleep. I'm out though. Thanks for the stream and good luck with TOG. All right, thank you for coming through. It's good. It's better quality. Something. Bye. Nah, ignore me. I haven't read Kubera. Oh, it's a good week. Is TOG getting active? I heard top tier is boxing right now. Definitely on the latest official chapter. Yes, we have some of the most important characters going head to head, actually fighting each other, which was awesome. But that was actually 12 weeks ago. It's kind of crazy because I was listening to one of my older TOG videos that I like put on YouTube, and I was talking about my finger. My finger was infected. I'm like, this is how. No, I was talking about Champions League still with Manchester City before they faced Inter. Was Inter Milan? AC Milan? Who did they face again? I can't remember. And I was like, this is how long ago I recorded this. That's crazy. But without further ado, it's TOG time. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the Ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you, and you can stay notified. It is time, people. Let's get into it. I kind of scrolled up a little bit, so I don't know if I missed anything. Okay, good. So we got the Kraken, Raging Rapids, or whatever he reading for Trauma. I don't want to read. Latest official chapter, great. It's crazy. It's 12 weeks ago. Yeah, like it's insane to me, and I still think the SIU is messing up my views because of that. People don't care. 3 months later, nobody cares about that chapter anymore. It is what it is, though. So the Kraken is reading. He noticed something. He go, trauma. Wait, did he say burn it? Is it talk? Did it talk? Yo, I didn't know you. I didn't know you had language, sir, ma'am. It. Do octopi have gender? I don't even know. What's this? Did you find the answer? What? Read this book. I guess it's not talking. I feel like cosmic scans is something weird. Oh, so it is what it is. I can't be bothered. I told you to find the answer. Why are you handing me the book? He said, I don't want to read this. I summoned you because I don't want to do the work. You do it. I wonder why line being worried about the delay. Yes, it's not good for the community, man. It's not good. No, no. Imagine Cobalt this talk now. Cobalt's like, hey, yo, what? They pulling up on us. It's time to peel out. He starts throwing up his gang signs. Yes, sir. Right now we need Cobalt dialogue. Absolutely, that's the best frog in the tower, man. Why are you handing the book to me? There's a black page between it, unless I'm tripping and the back side of the page is it. There's a page in the book that's about something completely different. Were they hiding it? This page title is The Story of Icarus. That's significant for a couple of reasons. Rachel, Hidden Floor, maybe they still kind of use the moniker of flying too close to the sun, burning. And a lot of people, I don't know if I still believe this, but a lot of us at one point thought that she took on the appearance of Arlene. We'll see how that all plays into later though. Doesn't Shin have better translations? Is there another translator? I didn't know there was another one. If there is, please let me know. Drop it in the link. Drop it in the chat or whatever. Actually, I don't know if you guys can drop links, but I didn't know that. One of Anata's pages slipped in. I was secretly thinking that I was. Who is Icarus though? Is it not? Is it an old flame of trauma ring? That's interesting. You think so? Maybe Icarus was a real person in the tower too. You might not be able to post it though. You might have to tag me on Twitter or Discord or something. Just let me know though. He said, "Please, I'll take anything else." I know. I don't mess with them. I really don't. I don't believe in them. Because I used to read Void and this one, but I'll open my Discord if anything. Just post it in there. Just tag me so I see it. So there's a Fire Nation, Bamman and Dorsey. They're chilling. They're there. The Irregular. I definitely heard that you were on the submarine. How did you suddenly appear? That guy is. He's a Slayer candidate. How is he here? Because I pulled up. Yes, Bam and Uber. Haha. How baffling. Oh, it's Material Girl. Rest in peace. Lost not here to hyper up. Go on. I know. Ugh. How baffling. I have to get up. Did my back give up? Fuck. I can't get up. Yo, she not dead. See, told you. His one punch. Lobadan. Commander. The one that's consistent as her eye color. What is it? There are people who use Laura's gate code to intrude. What? Who are they? That's the Slayer candidate and his colleagues. Is Iraq like struggling to hold the spear? Back gave up. Girl, you took too many back shots. That's what they're saying. What? Bam! Both sides are entangled in a fight. It's impossible to pick out and face only your enemies here. Should we leave after I shoot? What? If the Keating army is really after us, they'll follow us even in this situation. Isn't it dangerous? Wouldn't it be okay if I shot and we escaped through the bong bong? Let's check the situation first. Look at him using his brain. That's why the octopus said burn it. I like how the Pobedal people said the story of Icarus. Said the story of Icarus book the Kun was reading is blasphemy and is to be burned. That's a good point. I didn't catch that. Good catch. I didn't catch it. That was from when they had they had to mask people on the mothership and he's supposed to read it and they put him in jail. I remember that. I'm counting on you. Okay. He lets it rip. Let the orb explode. It's continuously getting bigger. Ack. His power is always surprising. How is that guy still not a ranker? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not. Whoa. Bro, hold the spear. Oh my god. Why y'all doing this to Rack, dog? Stop doing this to him. Put some respect on his name. Oh my goodness. The 25th brain cell is still active? Why y'all doing this to Rack, bro? He a hunter. Just turn big. Seriously, how unstable. Hold it up properly, Rock. Though it's so difficult to use that it's limited to one use a day, and its accuracy is poor without my lighthouse, there's one place you want your spear that will make even higher rankers. Cerebrospinal fluid? It's a brain fluid? Bro, I have never seen that word before. I had to wipe my eyes and make sure I wasn't tripping. Cerebrospinal fluid spill. Aim for that guy who my lighthouse is pointing at as a target. He moves differently from the others. That guy's definitely the leader here. If we hit that guy, we'll make a good first impression to Lobadan or whatever. Of course, if we miss, all for nothing, okay? Oh, okay. So freaking unstable. Like, that's my expression. Just unmoved. Oh, wait, that's too low. My bad. Just, bro. Hold the spear properly. Rack, not like this. He's just a masculine character. Chopper could never. Facts. The SIU just wasting pounds on these two men. Rack should have died after the name one station. What a waste of pixels. At least her saying that is better than how could a C rank regular. You're right. It's better. I'm just saying. Hyung, is it okay for us to leave them alone? They came out of nowhere and now are attacking the Keating army. We should take care of them. Leave them be. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick on Twitter just in case I got tagged. I remember if he tagged me on it. No, I did not. Okay. I guess we're not getting the other translation. Where should we take them? Leave them be. But Hyung! It's the commander's orders. The Slayer candidate is the family head's guess. We can't rashly attack him and his colleagues. They suddenly crossed the gate using Laura's code and now are attacking the Keating army. Maybe Laura might have sent them. Damn. Hyung, still, this is. I know it's frustrating, but stop, Kadidi. Kadede? I'm also incredibly mad because those guys suddenly came in and started attacking the same family, but I'm holding back. To be honest, I love it. What? However, the Slayer candidate is someone who is in the talks of marriage with Princess Lilial. The Slayer candidate and our colleagues are our family's valuable guests. What incredible timing. Don't ever touch them. If you do it, I'll kill you, Kadidi. Yo, you like guns a little too much. You're a little too bloodthirsty. He's like, do it. Disobey. I'll do it. I'll murk him. I'll shoot him. I'll gurk some man. Yo, chill out. Chopper actually has important role and got moments. Yep. You DM me on Discord. Yeah, translation. Oh, thank you. Oh, I see it now. Wait, do I see it now? Oh, message request. Accept DM. Bada boom, bada bing. Let me see this. Let's take a gander. Gustang's Labyrinth, Trauma Ray. Let's see what it says here. The word he used here is big. This is take. What's wrong? Did you find the answer? What? Okay, I'm gonna circle back to that one because what I like to do when I have multiple translations is any part that's iffy, go through all of them. Like, because usually I like for the series that I really care about, I usually read about I'd say 2 to 3 translations minimum. Like back in the day, I used to read like Jamini's Box, The Official, and like Manga Stream or something. So that's how I usually am. So this is the scans aren't as good though. What's me think? This guy crazy. He waiting for a man to act sick, right? Katan, if that's his name, he's smoking gunpowder like a true American. My God-given Second Amendment rights. My God-given right. Yeah. And Dorsey isn't that strong, but she is Uber. That's true. Okay, so you do that. I'll kill you, Kadidi. Really? She teleports them. Slayer candidate. Doan, you're okay. What a relief. How do you how did you come here? Things happened, and I was at the Lopabia mothership and got to know Lobadan's daughter. Lobadan's daughter, yeah, she told me to meet Lobadan. But what is Doan doing here? That the situation regarding returning got complicated. Are Yama and the others also with you? So they went to go find the book. Pardon? The book? Kun, sorry, but there's somewhere I need to go. What? We all came all the way here. What are you saying? What are you talking about? The thing that Lobodan knows that we came searching for might be there. I don't think Endorsi's Bong Bong alone will suffice. Can you help us? It looks like the distance from here to the floating ship is about 1 hour. I know the exact direction and coordinates. Even if you know the exact location, flying that distance using my lighthouse and Endorsi's Bong Bong will be difficult. However, if you combine your strength with Andorsy, won't you be able to do it somehow? Wouldn't it work out? If it's me, what? If it's me, likes these things. Oh, brother. What did you see over here? Like, that was awful. If it's me, likes these things. What do you see over here? Let me zoom out a little bit. That's the only thing about these scans are like not great and they're kind of big. Hold on. Look for a book, Mr. Cocoon. I don't like that. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. I'm capable of that. I like this kind of thing. Okay, like what? Like these things? Like, bro, what? Couldn't I think it'll work? These reckless punks. Still, for now, I'll try. The enemy followed us. I'll block them. You guys focus on where you're going. Moron is doing a thing? And Dorsey isn't that strong, which is Uber. How can you do that to Dawn? There's a use of the word also later in chapter that we were discussing on Discord. I don't think you'll miss it. Okay. I still don't know how Bam knew that Keating is after him. Maybe Laura told him? I don't think the library was that far. This explains why in the last station they didn't use Bong Bong. It has a limit. I think they'd still used it, just didn't spam it. But yeah, I guess maybe teleporting really far and into complicated spaces without coordinates is difficult. Block them. Guys, focus on where you're going. Flower petal storm attack. How fast? Let's do it together. Wait, what? Why did she say that? Look at my cop out. I need this. I'll always need this. Tisk, they're fast. Oh, why did you miss? They dodge it? Is that why? Oh, it looks like they kind of like it looks like there's a I can't tell if that's an impact mark or if they like scattered outwards right here where like it's swirling. Yeah, so I think they dodged it. Okay. Look, the shadows there. Let's do it together. I'll help you for a bit. Ah! Oh, look at that. Look, he's like, let me show you how to actually attack niggas. Go on. You actually are just a bozo. You're just garbage. That's crazy. You've done nothing to help. I take back what I said earlier. So Bam's hitting them. I've verified the coordinates. I don't know if it's possible, but I'll try to maximize the Bong Bong's function using the lighthouse teleport. Although there are no hurdles in the way since it's a long distance, I'm not sure you'll be able to reach the destination exactly. If it was a ranker level guide, it might have been different. Okay, I'll do whatever it takes. I want to see this one too, real quick. I'll check the coordinates. I don't know if it's possible. We'll try to maximize my monster's future level. There's no obstacles in the way, but it's a long distance. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get them correctly. It'll be different if the range of a location was. It would be different if the range of the location was average. Oh, okay. Well, you said ranker levels guide. All right, I'll do whatever it takes. Well, why are you placing your head on your head? For some reason, I feel like it'll work better if I do this. You think you're Goku, bitch? Who do you think you are? She's talking about I'm gonna use Bong Bong. It'll work better if I do this. Who do you think you are? You are not Sun and Dorsey. Who does she think she is? I'm crying. That's the best part of the chapter. She want to use instant translocation Bong Bong version Bong Bong. I'm weak. Ah, snap! Instant translation endorsing Dorsey doing the Goku translation again has been wild nice. So we know what the family she's from now. She's just saying. I thought you someone serious, Son and Dorsey. I feel like we're like this. We're ready on our side. Okay. We took care of the urgent enemies, so leave it to me and go quickly. Since I also feel uncomfortable just sending those two. Thank you. Stick close by your Nuna Bam. And Dorsey's referring to herself when she says Nuna. Let's go. Did you say that here too? You're coming eliminated. Leave the rest to me. I'm a little annoyed. Thank you. Hold on to your Nuna Bam. Let's go. Oop, I went too far. Yama and Yasracha. Stop it right there, you punks. That book. Leave it and go. With his bone showing in his arm. His bone is showing. I want you guys to see. I'm just gonna move myself a little bit. His bone on his. I guess this would be. Wait, see. It's to the left of me, but I think that would be his right arm. Like, yeesh, that looks painful, my boy. Just showing the white meat. Like, no danger. That's a cool reference. Also, actually, second time she done it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, someone said earlier she's done it in a while. I might have not noticed it the first time she did it. Granted, I'm an idiot who didn't notice. I read Tower of God like 5 times before I realized Dorsey had a horn. So maybe I'm just blind. His bone is showing it. Yo, yeah, I am the bone of my sword. Nice Archer reference. If the last season of Archer, if I remember, two is coming out soon. I know you're talking about Archer like from Fate, but I'm thinking about the show. If we don't have that book, we can't kill them. If we kill Slayer Yama, the Slayer candidate might resent us. Stop right there, you punks. That's actually a weird thing to say. Like, but I have dramatic irony. I can see why maybe they think that, but that's actually a very weird thing to say because Yama and Bam don't know each other like that. But Bam did come and help him in the cage, so they have the relationship. Where are you running off to? So go fight them. He flies up. Good. Yeah, fight them. Yasha's dead. Yeah, he's finally dead. I think he blasted his ship. Ugh, what's with that barrier the floating ship went through? I can't pierce it. Damn it. Stop. Yeah, my man. Come on, dog. I need more from you, bro. I need you to start fucking murking niggas. Um, wait, I didn't notice the horn. Wait, did notice? Yeah, I'm slow. I didn't notice the bone of my sword. We love Fate references. This is a funny video of Ian McKellen reading it and being confused. Very funny. I don't even know who that is. No idea who that is. This dog is done. Take him out. Take him out, please. Are you losing stocks now? Listen, you know me. Karaka is my lord. Leave me alone. I have my own problems as a Karaka fan. All right, I don't have time to have Yama problems too. Hey, you bastards! I said stop. Look at him just on the ground, dead off. Since we got the book, let's go straight to the match location. Since this ship can warp without a gate. Fishmo, there's something in front of us. Pardon? It's coming. No way he's about to put it work right now. No way I'm about to get this. Hold on. Everyone relax. A real Slayer is here. Relax. Get the steel tree arms coming out. Oh wait, Doma's dangerous though. Chill, 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 chill. He's different. I guess I don't know if he smacked it or blocked it, or maybe he made the ship explode. An explosion. Says Yama, you can see from far. That strange attack is definitely Karaka, where have you been? What's poppin'? You about to do some World of Darkness shenanigans? What you about to do, bro? I knew he was hiding, plotting. Who are you? So he blew the ship up. Not bad. What the what? Hajit sung from the back with the sneaker sneak? Hit him with the machete. What machete did to you? Hit him with the sneak attack. Hit him with the sneak. Jump him. Jump them niggas. Oh shoot. That's crazy. Magneto was Ian McKellen. Oh, the actor. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, the old actor or the young actor? From First Class or the one that's older? Same. Karaka fans got it bad, especially this chapter. Oh no. I'm about to eat. Am I? No, no. Speak of the devil, right? That's crazy. Caracas dogs. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The panel is clean. He trying to beat the Slayer fraud allegations. We gonna see if he wins in court. Okay. The panel is clean. Look at him giddy. I'm like, fine. Like, yo, like, where are my niggas at? Like, damn it. I need some mule love on the page. Karaka back. You love to see it. Didn't they say he's like? Wait, didn't they say he like third on the tower? Wait, rephrase that, Infinite. I'm not sure I understand it. The jumping in, Karaka stocks, yay. Hold up, old actor. Okay, I don't need Yama, bro. We got Karaka and Hajin Sung. Sneak him. Take the book. So we knew about the book then. So he hiding in Karaka's world or something behind us too. Although I wonder if someone who suddenly appeared should be saying such a thing. Wait, saying what? Sorry. Who are you? Oh, okay. That book. I must take it. Ugh, I won't be able to dodge. I need to at least save the book. So he puts the book up in the air. I guess he swiped. I'm not sure, but he dodged it. And but Kraka's steel trees are coming. It's starting to wrap around the book. Is that a lighthouse? What is that square? No, never mind. Is it? Oh no, Hodgson hit him with the palm. The palm strike. Yes, sir. Crocker has the book. I caught it. And he lost it. But thing is supposed to be really strong. He's like third in the Pobedal family. What? A spear? It disappeared. Karaka. Move out the way. Did it hit him? Did it graze him? Did he dodge it? So he said, cough. To think that my armor broke so easily. This punk. Karaka. Well, they took the book back. I thought I pierced your heart, but there's no gratification. Is your heart in that black ball? How do you just figure that out? How? What? Nah, hold on. No, I'm now upset. Why'd you put him in a chapter? Oh! Now I'm upset. Now I'm upset. I hate it here. I just want to die. Just want to die. Only real love can save me, bro. That is crazy. An explosion, Karaka, blah blah blah. Who do you think you are? Behind. Also from behind. Did he also get the heart thing here? I want to see what he says here. I'm just gonna scroll quickly. I know it's like really big. Give me a second. I've taken it. What? The spirit disappeared. Karaka. Then I like evaded. So wait, did it go through his armor, but because his heart's not there, he's alive? Ugh. I can't believe he come armed so easily. This bastard. Karaka. I thought I should have pierced your heart, but I didn't. But it didn't feel that way. Is your heart inside that black ball? What the frig? Who is this guy? You also are keeping your heart somewhere else. Oh, he did the same thing. He's dangerous, this guy, and he knows about the world of darkness. That spear skill, and that strange mask. Are you the Pope? I called him Domas earlier. I meant Dumas. You're the Popedal family's Dumas, aren't you? I don't want to be a boomer, but isn't there order in this world, since it's a rare opportunity to be able to fight such a strong opponent like you. If you're going to fight, I'm first. Okay, that's a better opponent for him. Maybe have Kraka fight the guy with the glasses because he not ready. He's not ready. That skill with the spirit strange mask. You are a Pope. You are Dumas. Pope it out. Ultra the things isn't there. What did he say here? He didn't say boomer. What did he say? About boomer. I don't want to sound like a nagging old man. See that sounds better to me. Boomer talk is Gen Z fucking slang. Let it be with me first. Okay, that's the end of the chapter. Kraka, bro. But okay, this guy's heart is somewhere else too. So I guess this isn't a special technique unique to Karaka specifically in that sense. Maybe World of Darkness is, but I guess there's ways to put your heart elsewhere so you're safe. But being a Karaka fan is hard, brother. It's so difficult. Ay ay ay. Sorry. Jumping in, old actor, we have Yama. Third in the Popodao, third in the family. I thought they said Dumas was third in the tower. No, third in the family. Family. Yo. What's up, Lizard? You know what to do, bro. You know what to do. How can Duma be third in the tower? What about Zahard, bro? yeah. Yo, Lizard, is that an Enocor? See, it did look like I was seeing like a purple lighthouse Enocor like. Well, we got a half a second of Kraka doing things. Karaka's not that guy. Leave me alone. Enocor lighthouse, 5+5 squares, so you're really a strong light bearer. Remember, third in the family. Stop having expectations for Slayers. Leave me alone, man. I thought he was getting a moment. All right. I had hope. Yeah. I'm sorry. I knew better. He too may have his heart missing. We already know the one and true Slayer worth of following was Jovial Grace. You're right. Hey, you're right. Yep, Karaka just here to be a punching bag, bro. The only person who hasn't gotten a power boost, even Kunarak got some form of a boost, and he became a higher ranker for no reason. I still feel better if he was still a ranker. Maybe Duma is semi-immortal like Karaka, so he knows about the heart. Bro did not say Boomer, right? Yama stocks dropping like crazy if Karaka and Jinsung finished the mission while he crying for Uncle Yas. Oh, brother, comics can stink. Jinsung ain't saying Boomer, I know. Jinsung getting stocks raised, it wasn't terrible. No, the chapter was good. I'm just sad because Karaka, Bam going to save the day. Karaka owned the purple Dementor in the Ancient Observer. Pedro, the Hell train conductor, wears the stuff after Karaka. Karaka, truly a long-term investment. Yeah, Kazakhstan Translator was born after 2000s for sure. In his heart, in a book, it could be fun. You think Duma's a hard prince? No, I don't think he's a hard prince. There's no set. We haven't really like aside from us thinking Karaka, maybe the boss or the captain and or Wagnan. There is no Jihad prince that I think falls in there. I just think Duma is the third strongest person in the Pobedal family. Can Karaka upgrade his armor? Give him an upgrade SAU. Karaka, Yama, and Iraq show up to get crapped on, and Flower Girl shows up to state the obvious. If SIU does power scaling correctly, in my opinion, Jinsung versus Dumas is very even, or Dumas is slightly stronger. He said, sadly, no Korean comics this week. We don't get our favorite segment this week, unfortunately. But all right, let's hop to the discussion. Give me a second. I'm going to switch scenes. Take that out. Turn this off. Deactivate. And let's go to, is it solo? Yeah, solo. Bada boom. Bada bing. All right. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down to the Ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you, and you can stay notified. And let's talk about this latest chapter of TOG discussion portion. How are y'all feeling about the chapter? You liked it? You're not. You didn't like it? You're somewhere in the middle. What was your general sentiments before we get into the nitty gritty? No, I have lost this week. Duma could be best, but Jinsung is better in techniques. That's fair. Dumas is too close to dumbass. Dumas. That's how I feel about Ashnot. I guess call him Asnot in Bleach. Like his name says Asnot, bro. Hello YouTube, bahaha. Y'all still 12 weeks late. Mid-ass chapter. Good Karaka moment. That was not a good Karaka moment, Ran. That's not a good moment. He came, and got hurt. Mid, Sun and Dorsey. Sun and Dorsey was the best panel easily. Karaka bait was funny as f though. Oh, it was an okay 6 or 7. It was okay. Chapter was decent, good. Chapter was alright. I'm kind of with you guys. 6. I'm around a 6.5 to a 7. Um, yeah, I do think based on like if power scaling makes sense, I do think Hajin Sung should be able to beat Dumas in a fair 101, but it should be difficult. I guess is what I'm saying. Um, he looked a lot more competent versus Owl and Holland when Traumaray first kind of scooped them up. Whereas I don't know, it's hard to say with this series because this series it's easier for me to look what happened in hindsight and in retrospect and be like, this is why this character won because in some ways I wonder how he lost so badly to Caliban. You know what I'm saying? Or like I don't know, but it depends on how you see it. But yeah, I could see Dubas giving him a good thing. Goodbye Caracas standards, Naya. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm pretending it never happened. I respect Caracas' hustle above his pay grade. Okay, he nearly got it. I wish that was enough for me. Dumas is on the same level of Johnson, Caliban, and White. Well, you would expect somebody who's the third strongest in the family to be incredibly powerful. You being able to stand up to maybe a squadron commander or something of the sort, or slayers or whatnot. I don't think that's a crazy thought. Like, you think Hodgson would just completely wash like Kirin or Lobodon or something? I don't know. But I could see Dumas having the heart gimmick and maybe being a little more stronger from a power output. As someone says earlier, I think as the technician, Hodgson probably has more and better techniques and possibly actually Dumas could be really old. So they could be similar in terms of experience. I don't know. You think Dumas is stronger than Caliban? Okay. He didn't lose badly to Caliban. Caliban himself said it was close. But Caliban also capped a lot that arc. Like that was the part where Caliban was very inconsistent and weird. Everybody pops up and they're like, "Did you really kill my master?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's dead." Okay, but like not really. Maybe he could be. I like teleported out of there when he froze us all and did El Robina. I'm not sure. Like he was very unserious. Where I felt like his character mold and how we and his demeanor became more concrete after the fact. I feel like I initially SC didn't really know what type of character you wanted him to be, but Hunter Bench Calavan's my guy. That's my guy. Number 3 might be near Lobodon. Yeah. If Jinsung and Dumas are equal, then Bam should wipe the floor with Dumas. He's gonna. I think Bam is stronger than Dumas. If that's the confusion here, I don't think Bam is weaker than him. I think Bam is stronger than Hod. The story's gonna pretend that he's not, but I think he's stronger than all of them niggas there. All of them, every single one, at full power. If he merges all his powers together, ignites both thorns and everything, I don't think anyone on that floor can beat him in a fair 1-on-1. Is he gonna show Yama Crack how real Slayer's like? Facts. Do you think Jinsung came back too soon? If it or it feels right, I don't know what to think. I guess no reason he shouldn't be moving. It was kind of I didn't see it coming. Based on what we saw with the Invisible Girl and like what was going on, it did seem like we were setting him up for a later reintroduction. But maybe what he learned there was about the book, and that's why he's here immediately. And he came through Karaka's World of Darkness. So did he run to Karaka earlier, or contact him, and Karaka put him there to bring him here? Like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Equal would be fair. Jinsung is no slouch either. Yep. Do you think Jinsung is 100% or is he still injured? Not that it makes any difference. Same as Tired Yama. I don't see any reason why he should be injured. I think he should be fine, but I wouldn't put it past SA to put some weird caveat on him if he wanted to make it seem like Hajisung is stronger, but to even it out, he's tired. But why would he be tired? Like with his fight against like not Dumas, Holland and P Diddy, Per Diddy. I don't know. I don't know. SA you probably wanted the fight to seem closer than what it ended up being on screen. I feel it. My agenda is winning for sure. Hajisung is correctly hyped, but we have to think his best feat is destroying his branch of his fam. Branch leaders come in different power levels. We can't assume because he beat his branch that he can beat the third strongest in his own family. Karaka Uber of Darkness. Uber of damn it, yo, he's Lyft Premium or whatever the next stage of Lyft is. Isn't there like a premium Lyft? I don't know. Slayers need to win. SLU, Ahajin Sung need to save them. Caliban changed his music playlist between season 2 and 3, and it's just a phase. He went from classical music to what? Heavy metal, gangster rap, rhythm and blues. What did he switch to? Country, Richmond, north of Richmond. What did he change it to? Branch family means nothing to me. Looking at Lopapia branches, those are bumps. I kind of agree. They don't move me to that. They don't move me like that. They're not weak or not. I'm not saying they're like ass, but they're not like the pinnacle in my opinion. But Caliban is part of the Jihad army. I think people in Jihad army are another level. I think if Dumas was stronger, then he would be a part of the Jihad army. But what if I don't think what you're saying is crazy. Like I get your thought process, but I think you're just eliminating so many other variables. Like what if it's not only based on strength, right? And people have their own personal motivations. Caliban saw like a vision of Jihad. He's like, oh, he's the god of the tower. Everyone should unite under him. He's a Jihad zealot, fanatic. Dumas might not see him that way. He's in the Pobadao family. Gustang does not look at Jihad with all this, you're the king, Osama. He doesn't look at him that way. So people in his family might not have a reference to Jihad. And based on what happened with the princess and getting sealed, that family could be mostly locked off from joining the army. Maybe like, yo, we don't join the army in this family, right? I could be a part of the Ha family, and for some reason want to join the army. My dad was in the army, now I want to join the military. That's why I became a commander or something. Or I agree with Jihad's way of ruling or whatnot. Like there's so many things I feel like you completely eliminated before you before you just want to like join the army. So I do think it's possible Dumas can beat someone like Caliban, 100%. Same thing with like Keating. The moment in the beginning with Yama yelling at Dumas to stop was supposed to be emotions of Yama getting angry because of what happened to Yas, but the only thing I was thinking was, oh, brother, can we get this shit over with? I saw you fumble so bad with Yama and Yas. I just hope Yas Ratchet's dead. If he's dead, I'll take it. Uber transport a new special position in the tower. Drill music. Nah, he's listening to, Ice Cream So Good. Gang, gang. Hobadao is against Jahad. Why would Dumas be in the army? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I just wanted to stay with Trom. Unironic Uber teleport should be an extra position. Only that bum ass Liborg was in that fraudulent army. Yeah, and Liborg to me is not that cold, but maybe his mind and experience, because again, if I look you guys right now as Tower God fans and tell you, how do you become a squadron commander? Do you have a definitive answer? No. You only have an idea, headcanon, or a couple of prognostications based on the little we know. You don't know what the criteria to becoming a squadron commander is. Is there a test? Is it a recommendation? Is it strength oriented? Is it strength and mental faculties and cerebral horsepower? Do you just have to climb their ranks normally? Oh, Naya did really well in the Battle of the Beastkins, and for this reason we award him the Medal of this. And now he goes to Vice. How does that work? Why do you get sent to different squads? Is the fifth squadron commander have a different role than the fourth squadron commander? We have none of those answers. We don't know that for a fact. Just keep that in mind. That's so crazy that I've not noticed that. LOL. There's no Pobadon members in the Zahar families. So damn obvious. There could be maybe from beforehand or something, but I haven't seen any yet. Personally, I just think Jihad would only want the strongest squad commanders. Do you know if Jihad is the one that screens them? Because didn't they say that the reason that Caliban didn't get fired and stuff, or maybe it's because of his relationship with Adori? From what we know, Adori runs the army, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm misremembering that, but I think Adori runs it. Again, I don't think your thought process is wrong. I just think you're leaving out way too many intersecting variables to say something like that so definitively. That's my only point. Live work was pretty good. Is there nepotism? That's another one too, right? Oh, your dad was the greatest spear bearer I have ever seen back in the great ancient wars. I don't know. You are selected for the color of your skin, Naya. Quotas in the army. No, not diversity, inclusion, and whatever the hell DEI in the army. Liborg, who is mixed. Sadly, the Slayers have been a little disappointing to me lately. I'm super excited Croc will pop back up, but I wish he didn't almost get bodied in the first panel he's in the first few chapters. He's so cool, and I want more from him. Yeah, he literally got a spear through his heart and dropped the book the moment he appeared here. And I'm supposed to be like, yay, Karaka, he's so cool. He did a great thing. Nigga, you died. If you didn't have your armor hack and your heart wasn't in the world of darkness, you would have been cooked. Frame 1. Spear throw, dead. God damn it. I hate it here. You gotta glaze Jihad more than the other candidates to become a squadron commander. That's crazy. I thought Adori had the final word yet. I think it is Adori. What family is Adori from? We don't know yet. It just is Adori Jihad. Zahard. Put the tinfoil hats on. Icarus was the ruler of the tower before Jihad came, and she being erased from history. We could talk. You know what? Let me actually go through again, like the events of the chapter, and see if anything we need to like definitively talk on before I just cry about Karaka for 2 hours. So it looks like the Kraken or trauma race monsters can say very like simple things. And yes, so we talked about the page here is different. That's from Anata's scroll in that room, and it says the story of Icarus. What do you guys think the significance of that is, if you have any ideas? Let's start with Icarus first. What do you think the importance of Icarus is? And do you think this at all ties to Rachel, the Hidden Floor, and possibly Arlene, or that's too much of a stretch? What do we think? What do we think, Gangarino? You think SLU is going to use Icarus' story literally, like the family heads flew too close to the sun, top of the tower, the hostile administrator struck them down, and they locked down the floors? I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking the story, the concept of flying too close to the sun could happen, but I like that. Maybe as a regulars, thinking the rules don't apply to them, they got too big for their britches and whatnot, and they got humbled badly. And now they can only stay on the 134th floor and under. I kind of like that, all things considered. I like that they could have been killed Yama, but only did it because he was friends with Bam. It seemed more like Pull Without Gustang didn't want to do anything that would cause Bam to not want to go all the way through with the prior engagement or promise they had to meet at the stage day and blah blah the game. So knowing they're both FUG, Slayer and Slayer candidate, they just deduced probably not a good idea to do that. Which kind of made sense, but you know, you know. The introduction of the elders ruined the stocks of Slayers so much. Before Slayers had become FUG, now we have a whole other group that's above them. Yeah, like I know the idea is that it's like the thing that I will say. I think I should make this its own video just so I have these thoughts articulated in a one like 10-minute piece. So maybe I'll do it, but I'll say it here. Say it here though. My problem with the Slayers isn't necessarily that I don't believe they're strong enough to take on the Empire yet. That's actually not my issue. But it looks like a lot of them were resting on their laurels. Like they weren't doing anything or training, just chilling. For all I knew, originally Yamo's in the red light district. He's just there with his fucking dogs. You know what I'm saying? Karaka was kind of making moves. White was trying to regain his power. I'll kind of exclude them. But it's like, why aren't they training? Why aren't they getting sent on important missions to gain more power, influence, and whatever notoriety? Right? Why are they just sitting on their ass? They were like making moves and all training. Oh, they're asleep. What? Are they strong enough to fight the family head? Why they sleep? You know what I'm saying? Like, squadron commanders to me look way more impressive. That's kind of my issue. And I think the Slayers they just look awful in my opinion. They don't look unserious. And like Lizard said, when with Sophia introduction and Kelhelm, I'm like Kelhelm seems to be stronger than these guys. Now, obviously, you could say it's Kelhelm and Sophia may have already reached the pinnacle of their ability. They plateaued. They can't get any stronger. So, but Yama's potential is here. He could go above that. But it's just not a good look, especially of how they were originally portrayed. And again, as far as I'm concerned, the strongest Slayer or FUG member we've seen is Bam. It's Bam, who flew too close to the sun. What if Rachel was Icarus way back but got burned and that's how she fell into the cave? That's interesting. But is Icarus an irregular then? Is the question. Or was Icarus an in-tower habitant? But I like that. That's your thinking. Thinking caps are on. Could refer to the Great Tin family heads. Yeah. N. The Icarus being based on Arlene's theory makes sense. To be frank, especially since it stated Rachel was obsessed with her body. Slayers are incompetent Jedi Order. They are the yeah. I think Jihad tried to clone himself and use them to build himself a better body so he can defeat whatever is beyond floor 134. Can I sincerely ask you why you think that and where that thought process, like what in the story from a panel standpoint, from the text that you see and or the blog post, gave you that idea. Just humor me. Jihad is the son, and Arlene was Icarus flaunting all around him, but never gave it up. Jihad was like, burn her? That's crazy. Plus, Jihad army has princesses, one of the pillars of the Jihad Empire. Don't think Slayers are overcoming that. It's possible. So does that image confirm that Icarus is a girl or just a placeholder image? I thought Icarus was going to have something to do with Wagnang or Karaka, maybe somehow their mom. It was said that Jihad couldn't have a child with any woman because of his overwhelming power. That is true. That's why we created the system of giving the princesses of Zahard power through the process of the power of blood, which isn't literally using Zahard's blood to inject into them. It's some process Gustan came up with. I don't think Rachel is Icarus, but she wants to be, which can parallel with the story. Ricans go to the top no matter what means, despite wanting for everyone's to be burned. Her wanting to see the stars being a stars literally being like the sun, various. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I kind of like that. That makes sense to me because the sun is a star. Oh, we're thinking over here. We doing the work for the boy. But yeah, that was how this chapter started. Trauma is lazy ass want to do nothing, so bam, starts washing people. The Hugo's not done for, but I guess her bat gave out. Lobadan hasn't shown any major concern or major in-depth thought process as of yet about his daughter's code being used and her possibly being in the area. So we'll see how that comes full circle. Shoot. Icarus sounds like some woman too close to the sun, which N could be if Gustin comes back. You think N is Icarus? I feel like Icarus would be something from the era and the age of the 13 Great Warriors. I think N is probably pretty old, all things considered, but I don't think she's like as ancient as they are. I think it's a little earlier than that, personally. Icarus is the mysterious 14th member of the climb. Icarus was the sun is a star. The star was the four letters, one was a hard. Although we reach Loki, and I know we go too far. And the sun burns. The sun has fire. It gives life to the earth. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. So Bam's coming. He's showing off. He's beating everyone's ass. It's getting bigger. He's showing the aura power. Can I complain about Rack? I want to complain, but I want to make something clear. I like Rack. I really want to like him more. But I genuinely comes across to me that SIU disrespects this character. Rack has a lot of lines and speeches, like the bro talks, like the cheer up talks, like "Did you lose your banana?" that are all great character moments. I like that for him. I'm really not necessarily arguing about his personality and his role in the group as leader Rack. However, Rack was always portrayed and presented to us, especially initially, as a hunter, to the point that he had high levels of Shinsu resistance from being in different areas of Shinsu. He likes to fight. He likes to hunt. He's a spear user, and we never get to see this nigga fight. What the hell is this thematic role supposed to be then? I'm so confused. It comes across to me that currently SIU does not know how to utilize Rack. I am tired of him being made the butt of every joke, getting kicked out, and it's cold. Oh, I can't hold the spear properly. I think it's disrespectful. I do. And it's not. I'm not even a Rack stan. It just doesn't. This doesn't seem right to me. I don't know if anyone else gets that impression, but it doesn't seem right to me. So yeah, it's my own headcanon. I think Jihad is so indulgent in his own ego that not being number one scares him. I think Icarus is either a clone of Jihad that was designed to be a sacrifice for Jihad or become more powerful Jihad. Icarus is the son or whatever behind 134. I mean, all right, there you go. Or Trauma had a question on Arlene and wrote down about her, maybe. Rack is actually cool when he's not being disrespected. As you've been doing him horrible for years. Yeah, Rack is getting a nonstop treated whack since he became small. Here's my little reasoning for Rack not controlling his spear. Maybe it's reacting to the H in the Sadayama, but this might not be accurate because the spear didn't react during Calhelm. Head Heck could be crafty. It's the instinct. Rack has been domesticated. Generally, feel like SLU kept the Rack in the young for the younger fans for the show, and now doesn't know what to do with him. I don't know. Rock could have been removed season 3 and nothing would change. The Turtle Gang is starting to become boring. He got the blood of an ancient. He gets treated like a chibi loser. He could be at least cool, a cool feisty mascot, or just big up, bro, in biggin. I feel like SCU has told Rock to sit around until it's time for the ancient plot point, so he's just a bench warmer and walking around the bleachers. This is why I ask the question sometimes. Like, I don't think Rack was ever meant to die, so I'm not using Rack as this example. But sometimes I'm like, I think sometimes it's better to kill a character off instead of kind of dangling their like lifeless body with necromancy through the story when they're not doing anything. I'd rather them just be written out or die. So, do you think Rachel's avatar looks like Icarus in the last chapter? It's kind of sorry. It's kind of hard to say because this is wasn't it kind of it's kind of in black and white. The hair style to me does look like the avatar she used, and possibly the body type, but that's it. The wings and the dress are not similar, so I don't know. I'd have to see it maybe in color too because it's kind of black and white. Yeah, Rock should just be Bam's Pokemon at this point. Kirby him like Leviathan. Rock should have been Yawas if he was MIA and made a comeback when irrelevant. Yeah, that's why Team Sweet and Sour is so memorable. SI doing Rock dirty, and now he's gonna overcompensate and do shit like having Rock be able to kill a higher ranker, legit going from one streak to another, which I'm not a fan of myself. But yeah, Guerrero, even Guerrero's looking at him frustrated. Anywho, Katan's what's his name? His name is Katan, right? Katan's moment was kind of hilarious because he's like what he's saying outwardly and what he think is internally like complete opposites. He's like, we can't rashly. He's like, yes, this timing is perfect. He's like, I know it's frustrating, but don't do it. But I love it. What incredible timing! Don't touch them. If you do it, I'll kill you. I said, what's good with this guy? What's up with him? He got the yops, the sticks, the blicks. He just want to shoot, huh? He just trying to shoot. That is crazy. Um, I don't know what's being said, but I just tuned in. But I see you talking about Rack being useless or something. I don't know if it's much Rack's fault. SLU super powering up Bam and the rest of Bam's crew to not being useless except for Kun because he's a strategist. I don't know, man. I just didn't see this happening to Rack. It's just the best I can tell. I can do for you. I don't know. Was funny, cat. That was hilarious. Yeah, I like that. I like that guy. You be shooting. You got guns. I got guns. I need SIU to have a Rectom flashback because there's no way he should know that Kirin is trying to capture him. Maybe he'll implement a flashback later when Laura's like, "Watch out for the Kirin army; they're after you." Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. They did get some power up from White though, couldn't Rack, but I guess Rack's still in rank level or Kun or what. Thought they would be. It's also weird to see Androsi's thing there with Bam versus a regular bunch of rankers. She should get crushed by pressure or some shit. Nah, I don't know. I wish I had a good answer. I'm just here reading the story just like y'all. I don't got an answer. I have no idea. I think they're all at ranker level, at least low ranker level, possibly, but just Rack is unserious. What if Icarus is the imaginary friend of the 13 OG climbers? Imaginary friend. It's it's Trauma Ray's made up girlfriend. Maybe Arlene cosplayed as Icarus and invented her. I don't know. Pressure, Shinsu density. This shit don't exist, my man. I don't. I don't recall there being an instance in the series where somebody was like, "Their Shinsu pressure," right? Like, at most, if you can't handle the Shinsu density, it crushes you. But I don't remember anyone ever flexing it, or even anyone being like, "Oh, they're Shinsu." I don't know. Be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Hold held for racism. How? Stupid Autobot. Somebody clear that. A mod clear that from mod. I mean couldn't rack sure, but with that white power. But why wouldn't Dorsey be? Oh, and the rest be they're just regulars? No. Well, and Dorsey's body, I think, is ranker level naturally at this point, if I remember correctly. What was it? What was the statement about them having the bodies of our rankers? Maybe her Shinsu ability and stuff isn't up to it, but she is a prisoner of Jahar, so I remember them being physically kind of capable. But I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying this out of like it makes sense. I just think SU just decided to do it. The same way Toriyama decided to just kind of power up some characters to the Tournament of Power, or Toyotaro, but Toriyama wrote the outlines again. But anyways, but like you get what I'm saying? Like sometimes they just do shit. Like Crocodile's back. Crocodile's gonna be way stronger than the last time you saw him. Does it make sense? That's up for you to decide. But you're just gonna be a lot stronger. It's just kind of how it is. That's how it is sometimes. I think Eastern storytelling definitely falls into this a lot more, like China, Korea, Japan. Like stories like this I find fall into this trap a lot more than maybe Western storytelling, though superhero stuff have their issues too, so I feel it. Um do you think trauma memories are Lee, or do you think those memories are in Leviathan? I don't think trauma remembers her for some reason, because I feel like if if the data of Jihad's power could come through, look at him and go like that's like Arlene's kid. I know those eyes. I killed you already. To me, other people should be able to notice that immediately. So I'm not entirely sure, but that's an interesting question. I feel like the best way to fix this whole. Wait, sorry, hold on. I feel like the best way to fix this whole small rack thing is actually just made it where he gets to get permission to change size by the administrator, and if he doesn't, whatever size he's in, he's stuck in. Oh, that could work, I guess. Wait. You're missing my point. She's a regular sitting there, rankers. I think she's supposed to be crushed by pressure or some shit. I'm just talking about the disparity. Oh, I think she's too cocky for that. If if she's weaker than everybody around here, I'd argue that her princess status and demeanor and stuff is not gonna allow her to feel inferior. I don't know. Croco Boy got the prison strength. Yeah. I do find it interesting you can have your power of a ranker, but not have a ranker title. Well, ultimately to become a see, this makes sense though, actually, to some degree, because for that, what you're supposed to do is climb the ranks. Like it's about how strong you are. I'm pretty sure if you're not that powerful and you reach the 131st floor, you're gonna become a ranker. I don't think that's necessarily power related. So you could be as strong as a ranker by floor 80, but you didn't complete the task. The mission is get to this floor. So I think that's how it works. It is fine. Why does Automod keep doing that? Did it post? It is fine if characters take some time skip to and come stronger, but Bam did and got to this level, but he's the MC with some absurd powers. I don't see the rest in that much time becoming around ranker level. That's why I thought SU gave white power to Kunarax to be rank level at least. So did I. Maybe I was just wrong. I don't know. They haven't really done anything yet. He hasn't thrown the mad shocker or anything. Is it the mad shocker he has, or whatever he has now? The new one. He hasn't thrown it, and Okuna's just doing strategy things. So I don't know. Maybe he'll throw it and they'll go crazy and kill our anchor, right? I kind of wish SIU would just take his time, like if he released one longer chapter per month instead of every week with all this, and it was all fire like right after the hiatus. I would take that all day over weekly releases that are just okay. Okay, what if Arlene, while having Dead Bam, went around as Icarus, bad mouthing Jihad? I don't know. I guess it's possible. Also, what's the guarantee these people get the book and they're able to read it? None of them seem bright to me. Plus, Gustang's book, I'm guaranteed is it's in a high level in coding language. It's like an anagram. What's that shit called? Not an anagram. I know that is. That's what I'm thinking of. Where you have to like, there's like symbols, but you have to like figure out which symbol is correlated with what letter. You have to like solve it. Like, yeah, I feel like it'd be like a puzzle. Like it just sounds like open the book. The memories that I discarded was when I stole Arlene from Jihad and I clapped her cheeks in the back room and then sent him the video. Like it's not gonna say that. No, Morse code is the beeping. The beep 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 beep. That's something. That's something else. Um, I think Tron would have known that Bam was Arlene's and V's child, but never mentioned it once. Yeah, I agree. Bam did beat the ranker, but it's in the publisher or something like that. No. I think that one there was one that was well known throughout the tower because he took like a rankers test. Actually, I remember it was well known without the tower, but there was one he did beat a rank. He did challenge a ranker straight up. I still don't get how we are thinking that Dorsey and the rest are ranker level, but maybe I'm crazy. You're not. You're not. You're. I think what you're. Well, again, I believe that after getting White's power, Racken and Aguero would be ranker level, and I still think there's levels to ranker level. As a matter of fact, I've seen a lot of ranker fodder, so I think there's levels to this, right? And Dorsey, that makes complete sense. What I'm saying is he's just going to make her strong enough to hang with them. He's not going to think it through. He's not going to like be like, for in the 2 years she was in the rice pot train. No, just gonna be strong enough to just they do this in stories all the time. This is not even a new. I'm not even bashing SI specifically. I see this in webtoons, manga, and anime literally all the time, or in video games. Like all of a sudden I'm strong enough to beat you. Why? Okay. We have subplots. Emily Nicholas and it's called a cipher. Okay, cipher. There you go. Pokemon cipher. Yeah. There's a higher ranker fodder at this point secretly. Your man Nishio Ishin is making a whole manga on cipher. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I haven't followed him. I haven't followed what he's been doing in a while though. I hope we get a Laura flashback with Trump saying let's breed child. That would be topping on the monster cake. that you know what that remind me of, because I've been watching a lot of old stand up with some of my friends and one of my friends. And there's a Dave Chappelle skit talking about like how AIDS and HIV came to be, blah blah, and they're talking about like somebody the monkey, and he's like, I don't think you do both. I'm gonna get some monkey pussy on Monday, and I'm gonna call Charlene on Wednesday. It's like that is a conscious decision. Like if you like animals, you're going for the animal. You don't get to go animal. Okay, today I want some human. Then I want some spider. I want a dragonfly. Like if you like animals, you're all the way in. Trauma a freak. Um, True enough, they do make the girls lesser than the guys in power just enough. Cough cough. Virgil's son. So there you go. All right, let's see what else was in the chapter. Keep scrolling. So yeah, Bong Bong, Chan. Moron did nothing again. She was useless. They all dodged her attack. The Keaton army was nice, but Bam helped her. She marked all them boys. Then she said, I'm Goku. Bitch, I feel like Goku. Instant transmission. Special beam cannon. Then Bam and them teleported. Then we switched to the Yasaracha moment where he yells at Dumas and Guy as a Richemont to stop. And then they go to the barrier, but the Karaka stops it, and they're like, "Oh, Karaka's gonna do something." When he gets a fucking spear through his chest, but right behind it in the world of darkness comes Hajin's song. I need the book. I'm gonna take it. He hits him with the palm attack, hits him back, but then he catches it, gets cut, and then Dumas is like, I thought I pierced your heart. Is your heart on that black ball? You're also keeping your heart somewhere else. What is this Davy Jones gimmick they all have? Keeping their heart somewhere else, right? David Jones. David Jones. Where's Cha? No idea. Cha waiting in the silence to pop out a bullshit moment to do something. Primal punch times 2. Maybe him and Lobodan trade primal punches. It's possible. It's possible. Love that dude except when he is dick riding Bam. I'm cool on him now. He's fine. What do you think motivates Gustang? Why do you care about Anne but none of your other children? Because she's cold. She's like that. He's like, that is the best child I produced with the blood of 2 irregulars. The rest of you are inferior. He on his Endeavor gimmick. Endeavor said, "Oh, you burgers. You have the ice and fire. You are the one, Shoto. You are the one." You know? That's what it is. They also still call him regular. He dick riding Bam because he's CBL. There you go. When isn't he dick riding Bam? When he's not around. Talking about kids, what separates Zahar's blood from the other family heads' blood? I don't get why inserting Zahar's blood makes princesses. Is it literally just a procedure of being the kid's blood? But the princesses of Jihad don't actually have Jihad's blood though. It's some process that hasn't been fully explained yet. So I don't know. I don't know why his blood is, but it's possible that he is just the strongest out of the irregulars. It's possible that he is actually stronger than them. So that's why, or maybe becoming the king or something and getting some of those contracts, maybe that boosted things. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't have the answers though, but I do know that they don't actually have Jaw's blood. Love how Karaka is defensive guy. Yeah, I don't know. Gustang cares about Anne because she was made from a relationship with another irregular. His other kids were made with bugs. Also, I still think he cares about Eurasia deep down somewhere. It might be BS from him or other families too because he doesn't want to get married. Yeah, it could just be. It could all be a ruse or a cap. And maybe they gave somebody his blood once and they became too powerful, or maybe they went insane. So they have to come up with a different process. I don't know. Doan needs to die. Her character is a wild contradiction. She doesn't. I don't know why she's here. Because why couldn't Zahar just have a kid with one of the other family heads? Because they don't want his dusty ass. And from what we know, only two of them are women, right? It's just Eurasia and Gracia Blossom and Ha Urin, three, and Hannah Eon. So there's three. So they also outnumbered. Sorry, three of them. I don't know if Tupuri is a girl. I don't think so, but I don't know that for a fact. Tupuri could be a woman. We have no idea. Because he was longing for Arlene. That's true. Also, one of them did on over him. End of the day, the princess's system is also in place to make a perfect bride for Jihad. It's probably true. Gustang's other kids were made when he was trying to overcome the pain of Eraser's loss and Anne by drowning in. Yeah, he did have his rampage arc. I'm telling you, we are sleeping on the Traum Reigns the hard partnership. Traum ain't losing this war. Gustang will fold if Zahard mentions anything about Eurasia. I don't believe that. That I don't believe. I think that's too easy. Do I believe that in some ways we're being led into a false insecurity to believe that Gustang has this war in the bag immediately? Yes. I do think the tides will turn and even out. I don't think that's the reason because Traumaray already called out like that's why you got dumped. And he's like, why'd you gotta go there? He didn't go, oh, Eurasia. He didn't do all that. He just he just he just was like, wow, you really went there, nigga. Damn. So I don't foresee that. I don't think he's that mentally weak. I think his mental resilience is way stronger than that. And that'd be an easy point to get him on. Traum ain't doing nothing against Bam. That's true. If Gustang loses, it's not because of trauma, it's because of Hodgins Sung stuck his nose in his ish. True. Think Gustang might be helped by Eurasia when he's back into a corner? And this my stupid ex come through. Need me to help you again, huh? And he's just I don't know. It's possible. So yeah. But yeah, man. Then yeah, so we'll see what the so you think Bam is gonna come and get the book here? That's how the conflict will end. He comes through with the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? You, you, you said you meant N? Still no, because I believe he's doing this to save her. So if that's his motivation, he's gonna do what he can to get her out of there. I don't think they'll be able to use it against him unless they're like some, haha. If you get your memories back, she'll never come back. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, why not trauma? I got you. That's all you did there. I hate all the family heads. The only family heads that seem to like each other are Tram and Jihad. I like Gustang. Gustang is what I like the most. I like Kuna Dewan just because he'd be slinging meat. And if Hayur is anything like Yuri, I'll like Hayurin. If you just a Yuri original Yuri like 1.0. I am very interested in Blood Matter. He's the family head I'm the most interested in seeing. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll like him, but I want to see Blood Matter. And setting up Bam to get the memories of all the family heads. Yeah. Oh, so you'll have Trauma Race memories because of Leviathan. Then you'll have Gustang's. Oh snap! He collecting MacGuffins, MacGuffin memories. Shit, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. What is this man showing me? Oh snap! He got Spider Gwen. He got Kaiju number 8, Spider Punk, Spider Man, and Invincible Compendium. Look at my boy reading gas. Greatness. You love to see it. Um, wait, the Memory Gym Badge Collector? Yeah. Horcruxes collection? There you go. Don't know, man. Don't know. Arie Han, Father of the Year. The GOAT. The greatest. I'm excited to see Blood Matter. Watch the only family head without immortality to be black. Shake my hand. I don't think I feel like he's gonna be like, I don't even know. He has to be big. I want to see Arie Han and cut every cell in white. That'd be hilarious. He could post all the family heads' dirty secrets on the web, so no one at the tower would read it. Just post Emily. Hey yo, go ahead and drop that tweet. Gustang cucked Zahard when they was 26, when they were on the 35th floor. I don't like Gustan because he feels so flip floppy. Why does he want to destroy the whole empire? It just seems like he's written his own death warrant. I mean, I think that's fair. But out of every family head that I've seen in full, if I throw Jihad in there too, Fit and Great Warriors, he's the one that I like the most, the personality. They would read that bitch but can't recognize Urek. Make no sense to me. What was your guys' favorite panel of the chapter, if you have one? Favorite chapter? See, I want to say Karaka, but I know what happens after. But when Karaka came through, I popped. I admit it. You saw it. I can't hide it. The footage is there. I popped. Oh yeah, Sun and Dorsey. I forgot. You're right. Sun and Dorsey. That is the best panel. I lied. That's the best one. That's the best panel. The chapter. You guys tell me what your favorite panel was, and I guess my favorite piece of dialogue would also be her saying, "For some reason, I feel like it'll work better if I do this pose." So I guess she just wins. Bong Bong wins for me. I'm gonna give the chapter like a 7 out of 10, like a soft 7. I don't know what that means, but a soft 7. I am saying a hard 8. Like is that like an 8.6? I don't know what that is. So yeah, it's a boring chapter for you. I think he wants vengeance. I feel it. Gustang is the one who went against propaganda. He is the sane one here. And yes, he'll make everyone against you, Sun and Dorsey. The Tiara on the lane is my fave. Instant transfer to the top 1. Karaka panel was clean. Hawk coming from behind. Okay. Every panel with my nigga Dumas. Dumas. Lee's favorite image needs to be removed. It's Karaka hunchover. Yeah. It's crazy that Bong is the relevant item. You think the blood Tamara will move anybody later? I'm done with the Mad Dogs perfectly. Does anyone else still care about the Mad Dogs? Just out of curiosity. Y'all think they finna do something? Because I don't think they finna do nothing. That's just my opinion. That's just a theory. A webtoon theory. Nope. Bong Bong is broken and probably the best item we've seen in the tower. That's not the best item we've seen, but it's very useful. And especially for like regulars and stuff and blah, but not the best. Revive. Hashtag revive, yes. No Phoenix. Will Aguero Phoenix down him? 99999 HP back. Kronos was pretty crazy. Kronos, Yuri's thing that she got from Urek and Quadrado. Like there's some crazy ones. Not mattering with the ass turning a new leaf. They got a retcon, so probably no. When I saw Caracas, something was telling me that Loose Like was pulling through. I don't think Loose Like was coming anytime soon. Mad Dogs are below Yam and automatically look at him so far. So Bagarov what to be cold. Just watch him going all in on Bagarov for the win. Nah. The Mad Dogs are going to show up to play a stock market game with the crab. Boom. Tiara's Quill. Yes, ma'am. The book, too. But the Quill is, I think, is actual power spell. So, yeah, that's a good one. Let the cat die. Good death. Think this is his death, man. But, all right. I will leave this up until probably like Wednesday morning. I'll wake up and turn it down. So, if anyone was late, tell them they can still watch it. Show it some love on YouTube when it drops on YouTube. You guys be safe. Thanks for rocking with me. Both Kubera chapters were great. Really good. Tower God was, was fine. It was cool. But yeah. He said, Paul over Mad Dogs. I feel it. You would think Karaka will or Ha will die. If anybody, it would be Hajin Sung. But I don't think Karaka will die before. I said before. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just in pain. All right. I'm tired of being a Karaka fan. All right. Y'all be safe.